happened last
Okay,
night?
I'm recording.
Am I good to recap? Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm literally just awake.
That's funny that you think I give a fuck. Do the fucking recap.
My
Oh,
God!
sorry, Daddy.
Holy fuck!
Now we started the session face to face with Hector, playing his little. Was he playing cards around that table? I kind of forget what he was doing. He was around a big table, with a bunch of guys. He wanted to bribe us into forgetting what we had seen. Which, you know,
Right.
Astera was very much for. Astera was a little too for it, actually. But the rest of the party was against it, which made him very hesitant. He actually showed us the gold he was going to pay us with, and Astera fucking decided, oh, I'm going to go and walk and get it as combat begins. So she's right next to everybody. Good start to the combat. During the combat, Hector tried to run away because Vort couldn't catch him. And Polaris actually ended up stopping him as he tried to run up. I think it was a hatch. He went up ladders, yeah. I'll take that as a yes, everybody. Polaris ended up webbing the hatch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that kind of stopped him getting away while everybody else cleaned up everything. After we caught him, we, light interrogation work, and then Tarek attempted to kill him, which apparently the party didn't want because Isaac wanted him alive. So, Baltius grabbed Tarek's sword and stopped him doing it. And then Tarek stood down and let Baltius take his sword, to which Baltius then smacked him over the head. But we did at least successfully get Hector. We then dragged him out of the tunnels, out of the place, and rendezvoused with, well, I say we, Tarek unconscious. Rendezvoused with Isaac. The party nicely took Tarek to the inn as well.
Kind of them.
It was very kind of them after fucking knocking me unconscious. I believe as well, Astera put the gold in.
Yup. The
Oh,
right
yeah,
amount,
Astera
too.
gave the correct amount to Tarek, even though he was unconscious. Well done.
Keep that in your brain.
No, Tarek doesn't know you done it.
Yeah, like he counts the gold, the coins in his pocket every day.
Well, he's already spent it. He knows someone done it. He doesn't know who.
Keep that in your brain.
After a job well done, we've all decided that we're going to be doing separate things. So Tarek woke up and everybody was all worried about what Tarek was going to do. And all he done was inform Udo's mother. We went and checked on Udo. He informed Udo's mother that son's
Because
free.
brother had 1 HP. What do you mean that's all he did?
And
It's what he's gonna do today, I'm worried about.
no, he's not going to do anything. He informed Udo's mother, Wilhelmina, that his son's safe, and it wasn't actually the Morning Lord, it was my god who saved him. And so she's now going to go start a new church for me, I think, or do something. I don't really give her specifics. I more left it up to interpretation. But I look forward to seeing what she does with that information. While Weed and I believe Vort went and spent some of his hard-earned money on a new cloak, did he not?
Yes, Wart did
Yes.
I
I can't remember exactly what he bought. I
He can
believe
spider climb now.
He can spider climb, that's what it is. He walks up walls.
Yep. Just at will.
Because Vort went shopping.
I can't remember what Baltius done, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I was
Baltius,
just kind of chilling. I don't have any other goals other than.
Yeah, I kind of thought you
Screwdriver
were
and
just
Panda.
chilling around.
So I'm just chilling and.
Wait,
waiting
but
for
the
you
three
guys
of
to
us
get
are
ready.
together for some reason.
Now,
Yeah,
now
I
so
decided
at
it was.
the end of the session,
Yeah, I
we
would.
went in
Oh.
two directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have Polaris wanting to go meet up with the hag,
which
of
Tarek
which
went with
nobody
Polaris.
wants to apart from Tarek. So Tarek has, well, I think Baltius was willing to go until Tarek said yes.
Vort was also willing to go until Astera dragged him away by the arm forcefully.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
so-
figured it was either I go and probably get killed by a hag, I go play tax collector, or I just sit around and wait. I don't wanna
Yeah,
just
so we
sit
have
around and
half
not
the
do
party
anything.
going to go investigate. You're getting the. Is it the.
Yeah, we're not playing tax collector yet. We have to do Vort's thing first, but then after that on the docket is playing tax collector.
I thought you decided
Yeah.
you had enough money to not pay tax collector.
I'd rather
free
play
money.
tax collector than give them my money.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, we're all split up as we usually are.
Oh yeah.
Tarek just went and spent all his money.
Especially since
And-
like Vort kind of owes her.
Now we're about to go head out to go meet the hag, while the other party are away to go do Vort stuff.
Very good, Denny. You did it, buddy.
Have your inspiration.
Nick, I'm gonna buy a ring of jumping.
Yumping, you mean?
Yum.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let me just.
Well, that reminds me, how many rings can you have?
You can
At least
probably-
10, right? I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So I think you can have any amount of rings attuned to yourself, but you can only have 3 magic items attuned at once.
Right, right.
Yeah, so you can wear all the rings, but then you can't have anything else. That's in the shop, right? You're buying it from there.
Yeah, because I was
go ahead.
historic.
Yeah, go ahead and make the request, and then it'll take the money out and stuff.
Oh,
While you guys are shopping,
gotta
I'm
do
gonna
that
make a coffee.
manually. Put my stuff back. Oh.
Yeah, if you buy anything from there, yeah, it'll put it in the chat, and then I can just accept it, and it should take the gold out automatically.
Cool.
Here you go. Yeah, so it lets you cast the jump spell. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So I think the last thing we left off on was Vor, Astera, and Baltius heading down. Oh no, it was Polaris and Tarek seeing the ball guy. He was running out of joy balls for everybody. So yeah, it looks like the city is running out of food, and from there we'll pop over to Vor, Astera, and Baltius. So you guys are walking down the main road.
Yeah, we were going over her, yeah?
Yeah, so as you guys are walking down the main road, you notice that this road is a little bit more busy than normal. There are Barovians lining the streets, putting up decorations and tattered flags. A lot of them are effigies that look that are in the shape of like really small suns, and they're like hanging them on the streets, they're hanging them from the streets and on the buildings, lining this street from where you guys are on the map there. It looks like they're getting ready for the Festival of the Blazing Sun tomorrow. It is not the prettiest sights. The colors are all faded. The effigies are just made out of sticks, so a lot of them are falling apart and are sad and dreary. But they're trying, I guess. If you want to ask any questions, you definitely can. But if you guys just want to make your way over to the stockyard, you can get there as well.
I don't give a fuck about their festivities.
Alrighty. So, walking into the stockyard. So pretty much this is just like a big parking lot with everybody's not too many carriages. But Vort, the first thing you notice when you get in there is that Rictavio's carriage is not in the same place it was before.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, why can I not move Baltius?
Shit.
Refresh.
Is there like, I don't know, fucking tracks around showing me like where?
Yeah, everywhere. There have been cars coming in and out.
Motherfucker.
Specifically where the spot was.
Mhm.
Yeah, give me a survival. There's been other tracks that have gone through that area, so it's gonna be a DC 20 to figure that out.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go.
You could probably guess that it left though.
5%
Easy.
chance
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Yeah, so you can't see exactly where, but you could probably follow them to the exit of the stockyard. But where it goes from there, you lose it.
So Rictavio's simply not here, or he's moved?
You're not sure.
Okay.
We could ask.
Well, his cart
Yeah,
His
there's
cart
other carts
was
here,
right here.
Yes, there are other carts parked here.
We could just go ask someone.
There is an attendant that takes in carts and notes everything down as well. If you want to go
Oh.
talk to him,
Yeah, obviously he would know.
you gonna talk to him for it?
Sure, yeah. Vort's good at talking.
Yeah, so this looks like a younger age gentleman, probably his early 20s. He's just kind of he's talking to another merchant that just came in from Krex, the other town to the west. And yeah, as soon as the cart pulls off, he looks over at you and he's just like, yeah, how can I help you?
Hey, did you see like a weird guy leave here? Kind of had like a scratching sound coming from his cart.
Weird guy.
That's horribly descriptive, Ward. The bard, what's his name?
He wore glasses.
Rictavio. You're talking about
Yeah.
Rictavio? Oh, a shame. Yeah, he left just this morning.
Did he
His
say
cart
where
has
he
been
was
here.
going?
His cart has been here since he's got here, but no, he didn't say where. He checked out, said it would be the last time in a while.
Oh, dear God. Okay. Do you know which way he went?
And he points to the west. He went down that street, but where he would go, he could leave out of the southern exit or towards the lake. Although I don't know why he would go there, but he can also be headed to Kresk.
He definitely went to Kresk.
Yeah.
Risk we go to.
How far exactly is Kresk if we were to travel on foot?
If you were to travel on foot, it's definitely not as hard of a journey as it is to Barovia. It's a straight shot through the forest, and I'd probably give it like a day or two, day and a half.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to go play debt collector.
We need to
Yeah.
find them.
We're definitely gonna go talk to my halfling friend before heading to Kresk, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Now, where would those twins be?
Alrighty. So, you guys leave the stockyard, and yeah, you're in the middle of the street. So, when it comes to the twins, are you going to try to ask around where the brothers are? Or are you going to try to approach that?
What twins?
I
Are we after?
remember asking the Blue Water Inn owners, and they were just like, haha, right? Like, they didn't want to tell me.
It's not that they don't want to tell you. It's probably that.
Oh, well, they
They don't
usually
know?
come. They also usually come to the inn. I thought they said, to like,
Yeah.
get drunk.
Yeah, they never really go out to look for them. They always just come to them.
Mhm.
Have we met these twins yet, or?
You have.
Yeah, we tried to start a bar fight with
Oh
them.
right, okay, no, I remember.
And they were pussies.
Can't believe that bar fight didn't start. I know.
Yeah.
Just because they were pussies.
Pussies.
Yeah, I guess I'll just ask around.
Weren't they? They were
But
the
I
Lady
like-
Watchers kids, weren't they? Or
Yes,
am I making-
Yeah.
they are.
Okay.
Carl and Nikolaya.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so give me a wouldn't really be perception. Give me another survival. Actually, no, asking questions.
They weren't the two
information.
hunter dudes who helped us, right?
No.
I don't
Can I
think
just
so.
can I just see their tokens to jog my memory?
Yeah.
They just have generic
Oh, do they?
noble
Okay.
noble tokens, yeah.
Okay.
But it's Carl and Nikolaya. The ones you're thinking of are Yevgeny and
Or Papa.
Yeah.
Solodovnir or something. Solid Tsar.
What do you
Okay,
want?
I remember.
What role do you want, brother?
Brother.
I want to be information gathering again. I'm blanking. Perception, religion, sleight of hands. Wouldn't be survival, would it?
I hope not.
No. Just give me a fucking charisma. No.
Charisma.
Wait, no. How do you gather the information, Astera?
I'm asking around. Trying to get people to actually talk to me is hard, though, I hear in Barovia. I got some joy food in my
That's why you
pocket,
just
I
asked the
think.
cats, dude.
I got some
Got
joy
some
food in my
joy
pocket.
food. People
Yeah.
are running out, you know?
So you don't even need to roll for this. Everybody you talk to about these things have either not seen them, or if they do see them often, haven't seen them in a long time. And give me a persuasion roll to figure out a key detail about this. I'd say DC 12.
Take a 24.
Yeah. So one person in particular that knows them relatively well says they haven't seen them since the day that you guys got attacked by the Vistani at the Blue Water Inn.
That's no good.
Oh.
Interesting. Fascinating. Maybe they sent somebody else to go collect their debt, and this is
So either they've been captured by the Vistani, or the Lady Watcher is just hiding them.
How,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's possible. I
how
guess
big exactly is their debt? What are you collecting?
50
from?
gold.
50 gold.
Yeah.
Wow.
If
Yeah, it's the price of a full barrel of the of the wine that they took.
It's pretty significant. Like, I could afford it, but I don't wanna.
I know, like all
I
the
mean,
fancy stuff you could do with that
Sounds
50
like
I
they
gold.
know.
can probably afford it. Yeah, they're
Right.
Watcher's kids.
So, I guess then the question becomes, how do I find the Lady Watcher then? Cut out the middleman. Well, put a middleman.
that's cut content.
It's cut content. We're overwhelmed. We're too
It's like
overwhelmed.
it's like the upper city in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know where her house is. It's not easy.
Do we?
It's not hard to find. No, she has a mansion in the city.
Oh, word. Let's go knock on her door.
We're here to take money from your kids.
They gotta
Your
rewrite
sons owe
all
a
the
debt,
Lady
and we're here
Watcher
to
stuff
collect.
really quick.
It's
Add it
okay.
back to the
It's
story.
okay. I'll flex and scare off the guards.
It's a welfare check, nothing more.
Imagine trying to collect a debt without your knee breaker in the party.
True.
He's too
All right,
busy getting killed by old women.
He's too busy getting killed by hags.
so are you guys gonna head straight there?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Why not?
Yeah. So you guys will head there.
You
So
got
her
some
mansion.
joy food in my pocket.
Her mansion is, where is it? The Watcher House. Oh, it's that building. Okay, so on the town, it is this building right here. Boop.
Nice.
So yeah, you guys walk up, and this is what you see. Darkness.
Well, I was adding something to the
I
map,
can
but
see all of it, Nick.
it's not
No.
darkness.
Don't worry, I won't
Oh
look.
my god, don't look.
It's on the video though.
Oh God, what's happening in the basement?
Don't worry about it.
Why is the lighting off by default? So annoying.
Hey guys, I think we need to investigate the basement. Maybe it's just a feeling. I don't know.
Hi.
Call it intuition.
Hi, we're new to town. Can we see your basement?
True.
Yeah.
Nick, I can't see anything, but I have dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, Polaris has dark vision.
Well, Polaris isn't fucking here. Oh, she's right across the street from the Joy Food distributor. How do I add a note? Oh, here we go. Oh, you son of a bitch! Trying to add notes.
Did that reset everything?
Everything's still...
You saw full vision of the whole thing?
No, everything's blacked out.
Oh, earlier we did see everything.
Saw everything.
Not that it comes into play at all, because I'm not there, but I didn't see everything. I wasn't looking hard enough.
Okay. So you guys come to the outside of the mansion.
Okay. I added
Um,
my note. I'm back. I can't see.
One second.
Make us work.
It's because you don't have dark vision. You can only see if you have dark vision.
Dad,
Obviously.
Dad, I can't see.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
And then you other guys should be able to see with the. Oh no, the travel token's busted. Here, I'll just give you your tokens.
hell yeah.
I wonder why the travel token works for. Yeah, that's weird. Whatever.
Is its
course not.
vision radius set to 0?
No, it's set to a certain amount, but it only works in the overworld map. Whatever. Okay. So at the front of the house, this is what you see.
It's so dark.
Yeah. Is it nighttime right now?
Oh no, it isn't.
'Cause I
No,
can
it should
only
be like
see-
early morning,
I
is
can
it
only
not?
see one square ahead of me.
Yeah.
Global illumination. There you go.
That's much better.
There we go.
Whoa, Terra and Polaris are here.
Hey, we decided the hags was a bad idea. We came to you guys.
I knew you'd come around.
Tarek has
I
never
don't even
thought
know what we were
anything.
thinking.
Tarek has never thought anything was a bad idea in his life.
So should we
Neither is Vort.
just like
But even Vort said, hey, that's a bad idea.
Mort was still gonna
True.
come until you dragged him away.
He really didn't want to, though, hence dragging him away. Anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just...
You had to drag him away so he would do his own quest.
Yeah, because he's a good boy.
But this is also his quest.
And you know what? That's what the hags need. They're looking for good boys.
Here,
We need Vort.
Wait, Vort, you can climb on walls now. What if Vort climbs on the wall and does something while you and I go inside
Oh.
of Sarah? I don't know what
You
I
said
don't
it
know
was
what
straight
you would
away.
do, but you could do something.
What if you just climbed on a wall?
Yeah,
Just do it.
you can do it now, so you might as well.
Does he need a reason?
You can look through the windows and see if you can find the twins.
He's got a point, Astera.
That feels, unnecessary and, suspicious.
But it
I've
sounds.
never played Deck Collector. I thought that's just how they do things.
Too bad
But it
Tarek's not
sounds-
with you to turn you invisible while you crawl up the wall.
Yeah, right?
Also true, but it sounds cool as shit, Astera, so.
He just goes. He's been waiting for his turn to
He's
respond.
like,
He's
yeah,
already
it's,
up the wall.
he's like, yeah, it's super cool, climbs wall. Gather information how you will. She goes
Perfect.
to
And
the front
Vort's
door.
gonna walk around the corner of this house.
Oh my god.
You're actually just gonna climb up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little peek.
Yeah, Davik, this guy's in there. So, yeah, so you climb up on the wall. Do you look in this window here?
I
Of
don't think I want to
course.
look in the ground floor window. I definitely want to look in the second floor
We just
window.
immediately see him just scuttle around the corner and disappear. Okay, when
like-
you walk on this wall, are you like doing like a Spider-Man crawl, or are you like walking
picture it like
like
that.
those gifs?
I really
Just
like the
picture
way that Denny
Rolling up.
described it.
Okay.
Just casually walking up the wall.
So,
I don't
yeah.
know, dude. It's called Spider Crawl, so I would do it like
really
Spider-Man
I
style.
really like the idea of Vort feral on all fours, scurrying.
I like to think he can pick, and he decides in the moment which one.
Yeah,
he
what are you
wants to
doing right now, Vort?
I'm gonna say he's just gonna casually walk up right now.
Alrighty. So, as you round the corner there, Vort, you smell the sweet and savory, wafting, delicious scents from something inside of the kitchen around the corner from where you are. But you continue up inside, up to the second floor, and you are right here when you get up here.
Perfect. Are there any windows on the side of this building?
There is in the front side of the building if you go down one.
Fuck. Okay. I'll do that.
All right. So, Vort, There's a window right there, and as you peek in, this is what you see.
Oh boy.
Actually, I didn't write this down, so let me get the book out real quick.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Sammy. He can't show off his dumpy if he's just casually walking. He's got to crawl for that.
Yeah, you ever seen a Spider-Man cover? His ass is sticking out. He's one of the more sexualized comic book characters.
Vort,
The
Vort
tight
for
spandex as
sure-
well. God damn.
Yeah, Vort for sure has a dumpy. Just look at him.
Oh, 100%. He's got a fucking wagon back there.
He's got a wagon.
All right, so go ahead and go in front of the window and don't say anything. Let me read what you say. So
Yes.
Yes.
So across from the door, a fire sputters and struggles for life in a hearth, above which hangs a framed family portrait, a noble father and mother, 2 young sons and a baby daughter in the father's arms. The sons are smiling in a way that suggests mischief. The parents look like uncrowned royalty. Wood paneling covers the walls of the room. A closet and a framed mirror flank a curtained window to the south. And to the north, a wide canopied bed lies pinned between matching end tables with oil lamps. Stretched out on one side of the bed is a man dressed in black, his eyes each covered with a copper piece. He bears a striking resemblance to the father in the painting, is what you see inside.
I really should have done Psychic Whispers before I did this.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, that's not like Vort. He normally always jumps on people's heads.
I think...
He was too busy thinking about climbing the wall.
Too
True.
distracted.
I think with Vort seeing the body, I think he would immediately start crawling on the wall now.
Okay.
And he'd probably crawl back down
Okay.
and fucking Psychic Whisper somebody. Whoever's closest. Who's closest?
What now?
Baltius. I'm in your head.
Okay.
6 hours, you gotta deal with me.
Oh my
Got a
god.
long day ahead of us. What?
Alright, and Vort's gonna
What'd you see?
Vort's gonna crawl back up. So there's a dead man on the second floor, laying in a bed.
A dead man? Is there anyone with him?
Nope, just the man. There is a weird painting of like a family, and it looks like he's the father figure, I guess.
Was he just like laying in a bed?
He's laying in a bed with 2 copper pieces over his eyes.
Okay. I'd tell Astera this really quick.
Copper
There's a
pieces?
body in the second floor. Does he look like maybe he could be the man in the painting?
From
Oh,
what I
no, you
can
said it
tell,
was a
yeah.
painting of a family? Or...
Yeah, but he looks like the father figure.
Okay.
Oh no. Here comes the implied necrophilia.
Oh no.
Anyways,
no.
I'm gonna keep creeping around up here.
Yeah, tell us what you find. Keep an eye out for
Will
the
do.
kids.
Okay.
Ding, ding dong, is anybody answering the goddamn door?
Oh, have you been knocked? I assume I was you were waiting. What
Sam wants in.
just happened to my...
Let me
Yeah,
in!
Vort makes the best decisions by himself. You gotta let him cook.
Yeah, gotta give him time.
I don't know. One sec, my foundry's broken for some reason.
Whoa!
All right, there we go.
I went flying.
Okay, so yeah, you knock on the door. There is no doorbell. But eventually, a man opens the door. He is dressed like a proper maid or butler. That's what it is for men.
Oh, man, you got my hopes
Yeah,
up.
I was about to say, god damn.
Sam was waiting for fishnets.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's dressed like a proper butler, and when he opens the door, he's holding in his hand
A gun.
yeah, a
gun.
gun.
So we got like Alfred.
No, no, yeah, he's holding in his hand his coat, and he looks at you and he's just like, ah, welcome to the Watcher abode, ma'am. You actually just called me as I was about to leave. Did you require something?
Yes, we actually were here to speak with, the lady or her sons, ideally.
A lady and her sons. You wouldn't happen to be Astera, would you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, isn't that fortuitous? I was actually just on my way to deliver this letter from the Lady Watcher over to the Blue Water Inn, where I heard that you all were staying, but it seems I don't need to make the trip anymore.
Um, would you like me to read this now?
I can tell you what is inside. It is merely a request from my lady to have dinner, potentially, or lunch if that was more favorable to you all. But since you are here now, you can always partake in her brunch that she likes to eat before the day continues.
I would never turn down brunch, Astera.
Our last meal with a power figure went so well.
I do
True.
love a brunch. We're a bit scattered at the moment. It's just myself and Baltius here. We have a third behind us on the way, but the other two, they're busy.
Well, and he'll like hand you the letter. Like I said, the invitation was for lunch and dinner, but I'm sure she has nothing else going on today. With the Festival of the Blazing Sun come up, we must all be prepared, and he seems like kind of uncomfortable with it, but here, and he'll hand you the letter. And you guys are now owners of it. You should be able to see it in your player handouts.
I kind of like nudge Astera. Astera, does it say if the brunch is it Waterdeep style or Neverwinter style?
Um,
Why don't you read it out loud?
Oh. Oh, the letter specifically says Baltius.
Baltius. Dear Baltius and
Wait,
esteemed
where is the letter?
It's in handouts and
Oh.
Dear Baltius and esteemed companions, I hope this
Oh,
missive finds you in good health and high spirits. Velaki appears to have been blessed by your presence and the promise of goodwill you bear with you. It has come to my attention that our paths, though they wind through such trying times, bear a striking convergence. Accordingly, I will write to you today with a humble invitation to dine at my home, watch your house, at
pronounced
midday
house.
or evening. You may find it on Velaki's northern road, a short distance from the Zarovich Gate. I entrust this setting shall provide a quiet and welcoming environment to discuss matters of mutual interest and concern. My doors stay open to those who wish for the best for the good people of Barovia. Should you choose to accept it, simply present this invitation at the door to my estate. I will gladly await your presence. Until then, I remain yours, Lady Fiona Watcher. Fascinating. It
What
does-
I'm hearing is we're Baltius and crew then.
Damn.
I mean, yeah.
That means that all the bad
That-
shit Lorik's done is Baltius' fault.
True.
Is that our group name now? Just Baltius and Sons?
Baltius and son.
Baltius and esteemed companions is what the note says, but
So,
you know.
so Baltius and Sons.
Baltius and sons.
Sounds like the Lady Watcher is a woman of fine taste.
she is my sir. And he's like putting this coat back, and he's just like, so will you be staying now, or are you going to wait for your other companions to come?
What do you think, Astera? Do you think they would? They're probably just gonna ruin things, right? That's what they usually do.
Typically, should you tell Vort to come down though?
Yeah, I'd tell Vort, like, hey, Vort, they're inviting us to dinner
Or brunch?
Brunch.
Dinner?
Now.
or brunch. Sorry.
Right now.
Brunch
Yeah, like
immediately
now.
comes down the house.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't. Yeah,
during that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Waterdeep style. Maybe it's Baldur's Gate style.
It's just gonna be more joy balls.
Um,
Oh
I'm-
yeah, you haven't
I'm-
got that
I'm-
far.
fairly certain, Baltius, that it's going to be Barovian, style.
What is that?
Joy food, woo!
Try food!
Vort's gonna come running around the corner and pretend to be winded and be like, huh, thank God I finally caught up with you guys. Oh my God.
Very well. Then you may come in. And he'll like step to the side and may I grab any of your coats or capes?
The hat stays with me.
The cloak stays with
He's on.
Very well.
The hat stays on.
And as he grabs whatever you guys wish to give him, we will cut on over to the other party. Ooh. The other two dummies.
Doom Nears.
All right. So Tarek and Polaris, you guys come up out of the hatch from Farrell Street. You are back on the street. Rundir is waiting for you guys. And what do you wish to
Deer, not deer, deer.
Rundir.
Wait, who's waiting for us?
The
Male.
fucking deer.
Oh,
It's an elk. God damn.
all right. Are you ready, Tarek? Are
I'm
we?
feeling much better. Admiring my new armor, my new shield.
All right. I guess we head. Oh. Okay, Tarek. Okay, I just need to be really clear with you. You cannot attack them when we walk up.
Yeah, unless they attack us. Yeah.
Yes. If they attack us first, and I mean actually like attack us, actually do damage, not just like, oh, she moved her hand, not like
Yeah,
that.
emotional damage, things like that as well.
No, not that as well. A physical damage that is done to you. And after physical damage is done to you,
So if she physically assaults you, I just let it slide?
or me, you or me, the point
Polaris
is...
is brave as fuck doing this.
Don't worry,
there's a
Polaris.
thin-
I'm not gonna take on a
thin-
hag.
There's a thin line between brave and stupid.
Okay,
Polaris, I don't intend to die to a hag today.
I really need to talk to her. And I also am not trying to die either. And I don't think we can beat them. Even if it's just one of them.
I agree.
Okay, so we're in agreement.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Alrighty.
so we're gonna head over there. I would like to, though, like... If there's any way to see the spot before they would see us, like if we can, I don't know, get behind a tree, or like... I want to see which hag this is what I'm saying.
Oh, here's
before
a
we
plan.
step into the equation.
I
like
go
stealth
invisible,
checks.
and you meet her alone.
That's also true. That's a good idea. But I would also just like to I want to make sure this is Morgantha, because she's the one I want to talk to.
Please stop working. Shut up.
There's a bunch of
So
wolves.
I will try to from a distance
Okay.
approach.
So-
I'll do a stealth if you need me to do a stealth.
Yeah,
but I
so-
would like to try to get a glimpse before she sees me.
Yeah, that sounds like
Tarek
a
being
stealth.
invisible is a good idea though. Go invisible.
That sounds like a stealth check when we get there. Cool. So you guys leave out of the eastern gate. They give you no hassle as you go. And as you guys are leaving, to the Barovia map. All right. So the party's over there. So I'll just drop. No, it's going to be too big. We'll just use the party thing for now. So looking at the map, or if you ask one of the guards what the first bend would technically be, they would probably tell you it's this part of the road heading out of Valaki. That's where the road first starts to bend a little bit. So they'll let you know, like if you mention that, they'll immediately say that part of the road, and they'll give you some landmarks to kind of like get acquainted for what to look out for whenever you start to approach it. But yeah, you guys start to leave. It takes about 20 minutes out of the village to eventually get to a point where you can see the landmark up ahead. It's marked off by this half broken bridge that was meant to go over like a small forming lake-ish pond. It was built for carts that were starting to build in the area. It seems like the Lake Zarevich lake was kind of over flooding this part of the road before, so they built a really shambly looking like half-foot height bridge to allow carts to get through a little bit safer when it was flooding. But yeah, you could see it farther up the road, and that is probably you can't see anybody up there. You're way too far away to see it. But yeah, Tarek casts invisibility on himself. What are you gonna do with your deer?
I hadn't thought that far ahead. I mean, is it that weird if Polaris rides it towards the heck?
I mean, he can be seen from here anyway, right? Like, he could just stand here and he can run over if we
Worst
need
case,
him.
I could unsummon it as well.
That's also true.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Why don't you ride it in? Is
Okay.
it that unusual if you're on it?
Is that weird?
No, you're very animal-based. You know, bugs, deer, what's the difference?
Bugs, deer. Sure. I'll ride up on this deer.
Okay. Alrighty. And are you gonna do that
I
stealthily?
would love. Oh, that's also true. I don't think I can do
Yeah.
that with the deer.
Oh, if you're being all stealthy, we can just leave it.
Leave the deer here. I would like to try to stealth up and get a glimpse first.
Give me a stealth check.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, it's a
Very
26.
nice.
You need one from me as well?
No. Unless you're approaching.
No, I'm sitting back invisible.
Okay. Yeah, if you're setting back, you don't need to make a check. Alright. So Tarek, you are looking at Polaris and then she disappears. Almost as if she was never there. But yeah, you approach. There is a nice little open glaive in this area where they did a lot of the construction for the bridge. And it seems like in that area, there is a nice little pocket where somebody would probably be sitting if they were there. And there is, in fact, a little old Morgantha sitting there. But
Perfect.
she's not alone. She has one of her
Oh.
sisters off in the
Oh.
side. They seem to be hunched down, picking at a bush. But yeah, one of her sisters is there.
Okay.
The third one, you're not sure. You don't see them. But
Am
you
I
see-
am I still close enough to Tarek that I can like turn back and like signal to him that there are two of them?
Yeah, sure. You just see Polaris put up a peace sign.
You know what? You know, fine. You want to be like that, Nick?
What do you do? How do you tell them?
I have the fireflies fly over and
Yeah,
they make
there
like
you
an
go.
arrow shape pointing in the direction, and then make the number 2.
Hell. Yeah.
Alright, Tarek walks back to town.
Damn.
Tarek just stays hunkered down. He's in a nice safe spot if shit goes down.
You know what? I'm also gonna tell Vort. I'll also tell Vort. Vort has my tooth. Yeah. Vort, they are here, just so you know. I'm gonna try and get us some information, but it is Morgantha and one of the other ladies.
Yeah, so probably at this point, Vor would have been like up on the side of the
Yeah.
house. You hear that?
Really got to get used to this talking in the head thing. Usually
You
it's
gotta get
me
used
and
to
not- Usually it's me and not the other way around. So you almost fucked me up there for a second. But yeah, just don't die.
You know, Polaris, it's a little invasive when you just jump into my head, you know?
All right, and then I'm gonna slowly
God, it's Sarah.
slowly
What's
walk
your,
up. I'll even like hold my
What's your
hands
problem?
up
I'm
to
just
make sure
talking
they,
in your
they
head,
see
bro.
that like,
Chill.
I don't
That
have a
didn't happen
weapon
to
or
him.
anything in my hand actively.
Okay, yeah. So you come out of stealth. They probably hear you rustle whatever you were hiding behind. So Morgantha doesn't really act startled when you come out of nowhere from your stealth. She slowly stands up and looks in your direction, and she squints a little bit, and she's just like, "Well, hello there, darling. Long time no see. Is it just you?" And she's
Yes,
looking behind you, and she's like, "Oh,
I
just you, Bella, Bella, look!" And the woman behind her stands up and turns around, and she's just like, "Not now, Morgantha! I almost got it." And she's like, "Oh, it's her, Bella, look! Not now, Morgantha! Well, don't mind her.
what are you guys up to?
My sister and I were waiting for a certain someone that we have business dealings with. Is a good way you could put it.
Mhm.
What are you doing here? And
Well,
she
I
looks at you.
I talked to the certain someone you have a business meeting with, and I heard that you were gonna be here, and I had some questions that I thought you had answers to.
Questions. I had my own as well. You see, we were going to have a nice little conversation before.
Yeah, you
looks
you
behind
popped
you
into my
again.
head and you said that you knew what I was seeking.
A little bit of it, maybe. You seemed familiar to me, is a better way that I would put it. Like I'd seen you somewhere before, but I couldn't quite place it. And there was the thing that I felt maybe a day or two before you came up the road when I first saw you. This power, this hunger that I felt like I've not felt in years. And then you showed up. So I saw it in your eyes. You seeked something, and I did too. So I figured we can help each other out. How does that sound?
Okay. Help each other out how?
Well, I want to know if you were responsible for what I felt. And two, I also wanted to know why you look so familiar to me. Both things we could both figure out together, no? Do you have a mother, perhaps?
Yes.
Is he from Barovia?
No, I only recently came into the valley with the Vistani.
Oh, so you're outside. Interesting. And your father as well?
Also from outside of Barovia.
He's not a Vistani or anything, is he?
No.
Then why do you look like... Bella, stop looking over there. She does look like somebody, right? And Bella just like stands up, looks over. She's a little bit lengthier and taller than Morgantha, but she looks at you and squints, and she just shrugs her shoulders and goes back down to hunched over. So long as she doesn't try to stab me again, Morgantha, I don't care what she looks like.
I didn't stab anybody.
I did not mean you. I meant your friends. If your friends come out of nowhere and tries to stab me, I will not be happy.
Anyway, that's a Tarek who's
Noted.
behind her.
I'll keep that in mind.
What did you want to know, my dear?
Well, mostly why. Well, there was the thing that you said, and then there was also a point where you touched my arm, and I felt weird.
I did feel that too. Do you have a power about you? One that you can't quite explain, perhaps? See, your fireflies are magnificent creatures.
Yeah, you've seen those.
A power not sought in most. What are you, human?
Yes.
Well, do you know the source of this power? Where it might come from? Anything about you that is not human?
I'm gonna think about it for a second, and then I'm
That
gonna
vision.
roll up my sleeves.
She reaches, but she doesn't want to startle you. So she's like, "May I look?"
Yes.
And she grabs your wrist. And the way that she grabs you with her hand, she looks like she has like gentle grandma hands, but you can feel the sharpness about the tips of her fingers. But she doesn't dig them into you. She doesn't try to hurt you. And she looks, and she's just like, "Oh, runes in magic. I see.
So
I
do
could
you
tell
know what
you.
they mean?
If you give me some time and your blood, I think I can.
Vort, she wants to take my blood, Vort. What do I do?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Uh, what's the deal? What's the deal?
Well, she said that she'll tell me what the tattoos and everything are, and that they look familiar, but she would need some of my blood to do it.
Well, Polaris, that's like the best deal we've got right now. Like the only info I've gotten on the fucking tattoos is that they're magical or something, which I mean, kind of figured that.
How much blood?
Well, that remains to be determinative by what you are, my dear. You see, sometimes these things require a little bit more. It could be this or that, and I would require more if it was this, and maybe a little bit less if it was that. You know, it's a complicated process, but if you gave me some time, I need to jot down every single rune on your body. How big is the tattoo?
Damn, now Polaris is gonna get naked for
Yeah.
the head. God damn.
Tell her she can have some of my goddamn blood for the fuck of it. I don't care.
Well, I mean they're all up my arms and my legs.
Sammy,
Uh,
don't forget, Astera has
we
written
actually,
down all the tattoos
I was gonna say
already.
we actually wrote them down recently, because something happened. You remember my friend Fort, the one who stabbed you?
Why would you bring it up?
I do, and the fact that you would call him friend is questionable, but what?
Well, he, there was an incident a while ago where we swapped bodies, me and him, and did just temporarily. But when I left his body, he still had all of these same tattoos, and now he also gets like those funny feelings, like I said, I got when you touched me before.
He, is it marked by your soul? And she raises your sleeve up a little bit farther, and she's like looking for something. She goes from rune to rune with one of her fingers, and she's like, and this one, it is a part of your soul. I need to see the whole thing. And you say you transferred it to your friend. How?
Oh, well, like I said, there was like a body swapping incident. Our friend did it on accident.
So it is
Well,
marked
friend
by-
is a looser term in that case. But our friend did it on accident.
So it is marked by the soul, and dear, you said you must come with me back to the windmill. I can tell you everything. I just need some time.
You want me to go back there with you by myself?
Yes. Would you not? Is that not why you came? You are by yourself, are you?
Well, yes, but a secondary location is kind of a different thing. This is kind of like middle ground, right? Like we're outside the city. Going back to your place is not neutral territory, right?
My dear, you are here by yourself after you and your friends attacked me for no reason. If I wanted you dead, she like lowers her head, her face. I'm afraid you don't have a choice now, dear. Come with me to the windmill.
Ever could have seen this happening.
Hey, I told you she wouldn't kill me.
Yet?
Not yet.
There's still time.
Just like
She wouldn't kill me. She'd just kidnap me a little bit.
yeah, just a little bit. Hey, we gotta
Like
take turns.
kidnapping.
We gotta take turns. Last time was Bort.
True, but Vort could dive out of a window and be fine. Well, actually, you have enough health. You'll be fine.
I fucking hate all of you.
Okay, but I don't understand why you. I mean, this is starting to sound like a whole process. This isn't just like answering questions anymore. So, like, what's
It's a
in
whole
it?
process.
What's
This-
in it for you?
Well, I was hoping that you would tell me what you ran into in your travels to the south the day before you came. I'm assuming with what you have that it might be you. It was the source of it, or something else on the road. There's not too many other travelers that came in through the valley recently, and you just so happened to show up after I feel this hunger. I just simply must know what it is, and I was hoping if I help you,
no.
then you would be more willing to help me.
I know what it is.
Dark.
Oh no.
Um.
Who,
Uh.
who, who has the sludge right now? Can we do a sludge check, please?
Nope, no, you're not allowed to know. Nope.
Yeah, you're not supposed to know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
You
know.
influence your character.
It's
So-
it's not Dark though.
No, okay, so as
Good.
far as Bort knows, Tarek has it.
As far as Polaris knows, Tarek has it, right?
Yeah, as far
Tarek
as
says it's in a safe
everybody,
space.
as far as everybody is concerned, Tarek has it.
Well, so, okay, so you don't know how much blood is going to be needed. Are you going to use my blood for anything else, or just for this thing?
I mean, it always has a use. I could put it in some stew. I can always feed it to some of my favorite animals as well.
Okay. I mean, that
Mhm.
doesn't sound so bad.
No, not enough to kill you, dearie. No, I may need you.
I mean, it sounds gross, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't sound like anything that would affect me negatively.
Gross. Blood is just blood. You have plenty of it.
That's true, I guess.
For now.
And so after you helped me do this and took some of my blood, theoretically, I would just be able to leave.
Well, it depends. If you tell me what I wish to know, and you turn out to be something inconsequential, then it sounds like we've helped each other, and we can both go about our ways.
Sorry. Is there something I could end up being that's not inconsequential?
Well, if you could be useful to me and my sisters, that would be beneficial for what we are trying to do within the valley. And if not, then... Or if you happen to be something that could hurt our chances at meeting our own goals, then... But there's not too many things about that. You shouldn't have to worry. And like I said, we could just both help each other.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel that regret?
Well, I mean, I don't know that I know what it is you need to know. I mean, it sounds like the blood thing is plenty of benefit for you because you get to drink the leftovers, right? So that's... Or even...
I mean, when you put it that way, yes. A little bit of blood. You're far too old for other uses we can use for you for.
Well, I didn't like the sound of that.
Oh,
But...
come now, dear. Is that not why you attacked me and my sisters?
Well, yes, that is why.
Is that not why you are here now? I'm assuming Hector is not coming.
No, he's been arrested. But... Okay, but again, not enough blood to, like, harm me.
Well, you might get a little lightheaded, but I will spread it
Okay.
out.
I mean, that's not bad.
Are you coming or not, dear? Are we going
Oh,
to
so I
have
do
to
have a
carry-
choice.
No. Are we going to have to carry you, or are you going to have to use your own legs?
Okay, Vort. So they want me to go with them back to the windmill.
Currently,
Bad
Like,
idea.
Currently Vor is
Bad
having
idea.
is having a nice glass of wine right now. That's what it is.
Yeah, don't interrupt our brunch.
Hey Nick, how far away geographically is the windmill? Just for reference.
So last time he took you guys about a half a day.
We were hauling ass against.
Well, and the windmill's right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want a number, Nick. A number in miles specifically.
Well, let's use our trust.
Like roughly, how long do you think it would take Vort to sprint to the windmill?
I will be right back really quick.
Yeah.
Now, if you were at Perry's speed, no time at all. But you were slower than
True.
Perry, so it might take you a bit.
Hey, I kept up with him for a little bit. Okay, just want to point that out.
Control click, boom, bow, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, do you think Perry's still alive?
Are you saying
Yeah,
like
Perry's
how
definitely
far
fine.
is the windmill from the city?
Or from
Yeah.
where you are?
Oh, okay. So from the city, it is 6 miles.
Okay.
As the
Oh,
crow.
That's
my
well
God.
within the range
That's
of my
not that
tooth.
bad.
My tooth can go up to 10 miles. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where we are in the city at that point either.
Anyway,
So
so
the-
Fort, she
Yeah.
So she said she wants to bring me back to the windmill so that she can like do the blood stuff and do the checking the runes,
Uh-huh.
and she would know what it is,
Mhm.
but I would be at the windmill,
Yeah. First
so
off,
you can
terrible
see what
idea
I'm torn
going
about.
back to the windmill. Terrible idea.
Mhm,
Don't you have
mhm.
Tarek with you?
I do. He's invisible over there. They can't see him. They don't know he's here.
Take Tarek in the windmill with you.
But they think I'm alone. They're gonna be really mad when they realize he's here.
They're gonna be really mad if I show up there.
I don't know, maybe not. They're kind of interested now that I said that you also have the tattoos.
Me, Astera, and Boltius are having a nice brunch right now.
Priorities
is-
here. Come on.
This is this
Yo.
is
The
really
brunch.
just,
Listen,
this
this
is
is,
thi-
the wine is bussin'.
like this is really just fucking up the vibe.
You're just so inconvenient and inconsiderate of
Be
you.
back.
So Polaris, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go there as backup? Because usually I'm the stealthy one. I'm the one that's supposed to be invisible, not Tarek. This is why I'm also confused as to why Tarek is
I mean, that would be-
invisible.
That would be great. I was more asking for like advice and like if you think, because I mean pros and cons here, right?
You're dead.
I imagine while this is happening, Baltius is like sitting down from like the brunch buffet with like a plate. All right, it's your turn. It's your turn, Wort.
So the
I
pros
mean,
and cons.
they
here,
don't. They really
Polaris.
don't sound interested in killing me at the moment. At least not
So
yet.
the pros and cons here, Polaris, are a quick death or a slow death. Which one?
Sorry, is the quick death or the slow death the tower?
The slow death is the tower. Sweet Jesus. Nick, about how long would it take Vort to get there?
It's 20 minutes outside of the city. That's where they are.
Vort's gonna stand up from the brunch table, look, stare at Baltius, and go,
I got a dash and it runs.
Just run.
So, as great as this brunch is, something has come up. You guys can handle this, right? And he's just gonna walk out.
Do you guys have
You
like a
know-
carry-out box?
Let's get to that scene while
Yeah.
Sammy contemplates what the fuck
Yeah.
he's gonna do. Alrighty, so back in the Watcher house.
You know what they say about kidnappings and being taken to a second location.
What do they say?
You're more likely to escape once you're on a second location with them. Right?
No, that is not what they say. That's the opposite of what they say.
You sure? I don't know. Doesn't sound right to me.
So the butler's name is Hollick. He
Wait, where the
will.
fuck is Tarek?
I'm invisible. I'm just gonna be stalking behind them.
Yeah.
You're just letting that happen, brother?
Yeah, the
I'm
guy
not,
in
I'm not
fucking
convinced
heavy.
he's close enough to hear it.
I'm
even,
sorry.
honestly.
Everyone has told me do not engage the hags unless they
It's
attack.
true. I did tell him that.
She hasn't attacked.
The guy in heavy
Exact-
armor is invisible. Yes.
I see Polaris actively walking with them, going with them.
Willingly.
Hey, I haven't started walking just yet. I'm standing there contemplating,
Willingly.
having a conversation to my head they can't hear. I just
Alright,
look
let's play
very
this.
deep in thought.
Let's play this out until Polaris jumps in Vort's head again.
Alrighty, so Hollick, he'll open the door for you. He'll grab your coats and your things, and he'll put them in these little closets to the left and right. But eventually he'll walk through, and as you guys get within this hallway here, you can follow him up. There's the steps that lead up to the second floor of the building. To the right, the door is slightly cracked open. You can smell the delicious pastries that are being made for the morning in the kitchen over there, and you could see this cook over on the side, hard at work, going back and forth between the fire and the where he's prepping the rest of the foods for the morning brunch.
It's been a
But
long time since I had a personal chef.
You are royalty, it sounds like, dear.
No.
Then a personal never mind. Right this way. And he'll come up and if you would all like to take a seat. Within the dining room there is a very large table, and then there's also couches up to the north. The crackling fire makes it relatively warm inside of here. And he'll let you guys take a seat if you wish. And as you are all taking your seat in the couch, here, let me move you guys over so you're not fucking moving.
Sorry, I'm taking notes.
No, it's okay.
I'm a man, darling. That's what they're for.
Yeah. Wait, what? What did you say?
About personal chefs.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what did you say?
He was confused about having a personal chef but not being royalty, and it's a man.
A man,
That's what
darling?
men are for.
He looks at you confused.
Nick does not process.
Nick
what you're
doesn't
saying,
get it.
Sniv.
I know. Neither does he ever, I guess. Anyway, what would you all like for wine? I can bring out some if you would like, or you can simply try what the house has on in the cellars.
What year is it?
That is a good question. I believe there is a
There is a canonical answer.
30-year wine down there. And 27 Michael Bublé.
Let me look up D&D cities really quick.
Wine is supposed to taste better the older it is, right?
Yes.
Lord.
What? I don't know these things.
Yeah, he's fucking lived on the street. You think he was like sipping wine every day?
Ooh, you know who's probably got like kick-ass wine? Do you have any Menzo Baranzan 30-year? They probably fuck with wine.
I'm sorry, but right now, currently, we only have Red Dragon Crushes available in our cellars. But they are a fine year, only for our guests.
Imagine imports aren't that great.
Wait, so does that imply he knows what wait, do you know what Menzo Baranzan even is?
I'm afraid I do not.
Oh.
I don't believe I've ever had a bottle that nice.
I had it once.
Baltius, you should tell this guy about Waterdeep. He'd probably love to
Baltius
know.
is a man of taste.
Wine and water deep.
How about an Eltril 15?
I'm afraid we do not have that as well.
Luskin 20?
Damn.
No. Red Dragon
What
Crush
do
is
you
all we
have?
Red Dragon Crush, like I said. The shipments from the Wizard of Wines has not been frequent this
The
year.
Wizard of Wines?
Yes,
The
that is
wonderful
name of the
Wizard of
winery.
Wine.
He's from Waterdeep, you can tell.
Did you say wizard?
It is a.
Vord
Is it-
spinning back around on his way out the door.
The wizard does not make the wines. It is simply the name of the winery.
Oh,
see.
because Baltius knows a thing or two about wizards too.
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful story. But if I could get your wines, I'll be right back with those.
Just get me something old.
Right, I'll be right back. And he'll walk
I gotta
there.
point something out. You guys are upset when Tarek doesn't follow the fucking what the party wants, and now that he's following what the party wants, you're upset that he's letting Polaris go.
No. I think I have a way better chance being let go than I do you charging in right now. Just
No, I
to be
agree.
clear.
I don't want to go in.
It's like we want Tarek at like 50% at all points in time, and
Denny,
it's
what
either
was your
0
character
or
name?
100.
I know, but Sam was like, "Damn, you're letting this happen? Like I'm doing what I was told for once. Don't get mad at me."
I was just surprised. I can't believe Nick didn't understand the thing about men cooking.
Nope, sorry.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, so a couple minutes go by. Eventually, he comes back with a couple of wine glasses and a nice bottle that he pours you all in. And as he's pouring is when Vort gets the first message from Polaris. So that's when he got that. And after he's done. He's just like, right. Well, enjoy your wine. I will go get the Lady Watcher now that she is. See if she's prepared for the morning. And he'll walk off again. And that's when Polaris pops in your head, Vort. For the first time. I believe that's when you mentioned that you got there and Morgantha was there. So
Yeah, I said Morgantha and one other hag.
Yeah, so she relays all that information and then cuts off for a bit.
Okay. Really quick. Sorry, I'll be back again. I'll be very fast.
Faster.
I mean, it's been an hour and a half. We could take our first break at this point. If you want.
That's up to
Taking a
you
break?
guys.
Yeah, we could take like a 5-minute break. Cut the break in half.
Alright, that's fine. I'll get a sippy.
Be back in 27.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess Ezra's not gonna be able to pause now. Okay. Whatever. It's a 5-minute break.
Damn.
Get
Another
fucked,
break.
Ezra.
Whatever. It's a 5-minute.
Like for fucking 2 days at Armors.
So Denny, how was your sleep?
That was good. I literally woke. I couldn't even like D&D was not on my brain
I'm back.
at all.
Yeah, we're taking
Hey,
a.
we're taking a
perfect.
break.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 5-minute break, not a long one.
Okay. In that case, I'll be back again.
Watched her.
Mhm.
What you just said.
Yeah, so you guys are sitting there sipping your wines, waiting for Hallie to come back with the lady. Watched her,
The recording is
and
paused.
you get the message from Polaris that she has made it to the bitch.
The bitch.
And this is the first one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll just be like, probably not a great idea to go, fucking in the tower and blood, or, our best thing is probably giving her the blood or whatever. All right.
That's what do you tell the others that are sitting there? Do you not say anything? Or?
I like to imagine he passed none of it along and just stood up suddenly in the middle of brunch and left.
I was imagining.
That's what I got from it.
No, this isn't the one where he leaves. This is the first time. This is one.
No,
this
I
is
know,
one-
I know. I just
Yeah.
like to imagine he communicated absolutely before getting up to leave.
What? No, I think, yeah, no, Vort would do that. He wouldn't say anything. He'd think you guys could handle it.
I mean, you guys seem pretty confident.
Yeah, so. Yeah, no, Vort wouldn't pass anything along. He'd just continue to sip wine.
What do you guys think the
Alright.
others are up to right now? Do you think they're still alive?
Scare's stuffing her face with hors d'oeuvres. Just
Or
fine.
tacos.
Yeah, definitely tacos. Well, do you think they'll be able to find her at all?
Probably
Oh, no,
not.
they're there. Oh, no, they're there.
Oh.
Are they okay?
Polaris just said that the hag wanted some of her blood. I don't know.
Huh.
That's generally
Oh well.
that's generally seen
Glad
as
that's
a
not
threat.
me.
Astera, stop talking with your mouth full. That's rude.
That's generally seen as a threat.
Hey, she doesn't know. She's never been to a dinner table before.
Astera, that is absolutely repulsive.
This is why Vort and Baltius need to go on like more adventures. The back and forth between Vort and Baltius would be insane.
Here, yeah, I'm like showing you guys how to like straighten the like napkin out in your lap before you eat.
Vort 100% needs to learn everything about that.
I am aware on how to have a.
Elbows
How
off
did
the
it-
table, Astera.
Oh, elbows off. Oh, my bad, Baltius.
You guys aren't at the fucking dinner table. You're in the sofas.
It's practice.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want Vort to do this for the first time on an actual stage? Absolutely not.
Baltius, I have read books. I know how dinner parties
Have
are.
you?
Yes, I know how dinner parties are conducted.
Fucking
Doubt it.
brutal.
Oh my god. Fucking
Baltius
roasted
doesn't
his
think you
ass.
can read.
So as Vort,
Name me one book by
Press X to doubt.
name me one book by Vasily von Holtz.
Excuse
Yeah,
me?
that's what I thought.
Well, unless he's
Damn.
written instructional tomes on magic or dining matters, I don't think it much matters.
Well, you wouldn't know if he did.
Damn.
Just getting roasted.
Baltius is so fucking mean right now.
I'm very passionate about table manners.
Tell, apparently that's the big thing for Baltius.
and so as he roasts the fuck out of Astera, you hear some footsteps coming down the stairway. There's two sets. Eventually the door opens and Halleck comes back in. And as he does, why is that like that? One second. I need to make sure this isn't showing something.
Fun.
Versailles, go away.
Want some tacos?
He does want some tacos.
What is that? Why did I use? Oh, fuck it.
And
Whatever.
like,
Don't care.
they know not to beg, but they also know, like, are smart enough to find workarounds. So, like, he's not bothering me directly. He's just kind of like staring and like being noisy with his toys.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, eventually, Lady Fiona Watcher comes into the bedroom. Or not the bedroom, the fucking.
Whoa, okay.
So Halleck stands over and he's just like, may I introduce Lady Watcher to the three of you? This is Baltius, Astera.
She got
and-
airplane hair.
Yeah, so the Lady Watcher walks in. She looks like she does in the token, but also wrapped around her neck. She's in a really nice crimson dress, but wrapped around her neck is a little creature, a little guy with wings. He's red. He has a little impish face. But yeah, there's something wrapped around her neck. And she, as she walks in, she gives all of you this really interesting glare. It's not really a glare filled with contempt, but it looks like she's sizing all of you up. And eventually she's just like, "Welcome to my abode." And she like looks, she's like, "Only 3 of you. I was informed that there was 5 of you all together."
We're never together.
Right.
You will
we
very rarely catch us all in the same room together.
we frequently split up. The other two are outside the city, I believe, actually today.
I see. Well, it was not all of you that I wish to see, but some in particular, as long as you all got the message across. Do you feel like your priorities are in line with each other?
Well, I mean, I've got
Yeah, group.
I got a delivery to make, and they were making it a little tough.
I see. Well, what about your... I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Dinner should be served in about 5 minutes. I would love dearly for all of
I
us
thought
to
this was
maybe...
brunch.
Sorry, of course. Yes, brunch will be served in a
Hey.
couple of minutes. If you would all like to make your way to the table, it should be
It's
coming
custom in
momentarily.
Barovia to eat dinner at 1 o'clock.
It's not even that late, is it?
No, it's probably about like 11, barely 12.
Remember your elbows, guys.
Yeah, so you guys could take a seat at the table. She sits at the head, and Halleck goes into the back and quickly comes out with some plates.
I sit at the other head.
Yeah,
No.
there you go. So Halleck quickly comes out.
I want to sit next to Ford.
He serves up some. Oh, what's up?
Why doesn't Balthia sit close?
Astera wants the purple plate.
No. I need Baltius next to me because I need to know the cheat sheet on table manners. Okay.
But
This
but
is
Baltius
important.
will still be next to you. You'll just be in the middle,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
and then
let's
Baltius will
do
be.
this.
You have Polaris in your head. She can help you with table
Yeah,
manners.
let's do this awkward thing of us changing seats, Baltius.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah.
Sarah wants the purple plate. No, she wants the purple man.
So yeah, Halleck comes back with an assortment of what smells like kind of it looks like lamb leg, just like shredded up and put next to some wilted looking like lettuce, but it's not as wilted as the worst salads that you've seen in Barovia as you've come here. It looks relatively edible, but the meat itself looks real, like they slaughtered it sometime within the month. And it's been
Wow,
kept
real
relatively
meat.
well. Yeah,
Real
yeah.
meat.
Sometime within the month.
Not-
they got
not
freezers
joy food,
around
wow.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, they would have ice boxes.
I'm impressed.
Uh-huh.
Where'd you find that?
Well, the family has its icebox in the cellar, and we have our own personal farm away from the city. Get the stink away from our livestock, but we have resources, as you can see. Sadly, not enough. But please enjoy your food. And she'll start eating from her plate. We can discuss business maybe afterwards. Enjoy.
Yes, thank you. This is delightful.
So yeah, you guys will start consuming. Maybe about like 2 or 3 minutes in, Vort, you get the second message. The one where
Immediately goes to put his elbows on the table, and he's like, "Oh no, that's not right."
is something the matter?
I'm learning table manners as we go.
He's a bit new to this.
Please do not mind table manners in my vicinity. Be comfortable.
Astera's not even using the fork, just shoveling it in.
As soon as she gets the green light to fuck table manners, yeah.
Eventually, and you'll see her going at her plate, and she'll pick up a little bit of her food, and she'll put it up to her shoulder and feed her creature. And she's just like, "Yours is rather cute yourselves there, Baltius. Does it have a name?"
Oh yeah, the red panda.
I thought the
Yeah.
panda was at the church.
No, he's with me, isn't he?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pumpkin. He's not exactly mine. I'm taking him back to a friend.
And I see. Well, he is welcome to whatever food. Does Pumpkin eat meat?
I look at Pumpkin.
It shakes its head.
I don't think so.
Well, if it needs any food, please allow me to provide it some. And it like shakes his head vigorously, and then it like points its nose towards the salad.
Wait, pumpkin does?
Oh, they do very rarely eat insects, eggs, and small lizards.
Okay, well, I'll feed him some of the salad.
Wait, are they just eat bugs, or are they?
No. They're primarily bamboo, but those are things that they do occasionally eat that aren't plant.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is,
So he'll.
What is yours?
Oh.
Sorry, they eat bugs.
Sometimes.
This is Majesto. He is my and she like stops her saw. She's just like a family heirloom passed down from my father.
I do like, I don't know, Insight or Arcana. Or
If you want to figure out what it is, you could do
Yeah.
an Arcana. If you want to figure out if she's lying, you can do an Insight.
No, I think she's telling the truth, but she did it so sketchily. 13.
Yeah, I want to do Arcana too, even though.
So,
All right, yeah, I don't have a fucking clue.
Okay.
I might.
Yeah, I do. I would say this DC is probably 12, just because it's a relatively common creature. It's an imp, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
It's an imp.
Pretty
Yeah.
bad.
So you know that's what it is.
So, oh, been a while since I've seen an imp.
Oh,
I don't
So
know that
then
I've
what it
seen
is?
one in person before.
is that what it's called? I honestly have no clue. My father passed it down to me after he died, and I've just taken care of it ever since. It's taken a liking to me. But
I like to imagine fucking Pumpkin has like a booster seat for his
Yeah.
but
Well,
but
the imp
keeps me
is the imp is really cool.
And the imp just like kind of looks away from you like a cat. And Fiona looks and she's just like, "Don't worry. He appreciates the compliments. He just doesn't like to show it. Majesto, be nice." And eventually the imp looks back at you and it just like nods its head before looking away again. But yeah, after another couple of minutes, you guys finish up your meal, and she pushes it away, and that's when you get the third message from Polaris for the big one.
Oh. So, you guys like got this, right? Cause they're, yeah.
Is something wrong?
Polaris is talking about going in the windmill.
Why would she do that?
Why would she do that?
And the hag
Aaron
needs the
Boltius
blood,
shake
but
hands.
the hag needs the blood, but the hag wants her to go in the windmill to get said blood, and
So why would she oblige?
I don't know. Tarek's invisible?
Well, what's
Why is-
Tarek doing?
I don't know.
Guys, we don't even know that Tarek is still there.
Why is Tarek catching flack for this?
I mean, to be fair, Polaris didn't say, I told Tarek to stay out of it for now.
Yeah, no.
Tarek has never followed rules to a T more, and he's catching more flack than he
Hey,
ever
hey.
does.
I appreciate it, Denny. I appreciate that Tarek is staying out of
Because
it.
our crew doesn't know that that was his instruction. We're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Baltius is like, what if he just left?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hope that works out. That sucks.
So do you guys got this? Like, cause I'm probably gonna go help them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll catch up with you later. I guess we'll have to head that way to.
Why do you feel the obligation to do that, Ford? Did we not?
Oh,
did
well,
we
you
not
know,
have
Astera, the marks on my body, I kind of have to care slightly, a little bit. Lady Watcher, great to meet you. Imp, you're still really cool. Astera, can you ask her any information about Rudolph Van Richten or an Esmeralda? Thank you. Okay, bye.
Was the food truly that? And she like looks as he goes away, and she's just
Like I said, we're rarely in the same room together.
I see.
This kind of stuff happens a lot.
Mentions of hags happens a lot as well.
More than you would think.
Unfortunately.
And the windmill. I've always had my suspicions about that. Morgantha, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Only
Right.
suspicions.
Only suspicions. Maybe around Hector, too? I heard that he's been captured recently. Was that your doing?
I just kind of shrugged. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
It's no big deal though. It's literally just a day into life.
I'm not gonna lie about it.
He like he like stretches so he can flex a little.
I see. And she like smirks a little bit when you say it was you guys. Honest as well. Well, this might get to the crux of why I was going to call you here, and I'm assuming you had your own reasons for coming, since you came to my door before you even got my invitation. But I see you're not in line with what the Burgomaster is doing to our fair city.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that
the
guy's a dick.
Burgomaster is necessarily at fault.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's mostly the joy food that's the concern now.
But the joy food was upheld through Vargas's rule, no?
Say it was more of Hector's thing than his.
Hector would not have had this job without the Baron. They were working together.
He was trying to feed his people, no matter how crooked that
Not
I
his
think
son.
method was.
They both kind of needed each other.
That is correct. And that is why I was going to call here to ask a favor. Not just for yourselves or me, but the city and the valley as a whole. I want you to help me tomorrow overthrow the Baron and put me in his place.
Yeah.
How do you
Staging a coup.
how do you feel about Strahd?
Yeah. Do you actually ask that?
No. I probably shouldn't be that open about it.
Mhm.
Well,
And what's
How do
your
we-
goal being in
how do we
that
know you're
position?
better than Vargas?
Well, I have other means to bring food back to the city. My family, before the Baron overtook me in an election, were the previous leaders and upholders of this fair city. And through the Baron's means of lying to the people about what they were truly consuming, he overtook me, but no more. He is tearing the city apart. You've seen what he's been doing to the people, the stockades and the ego that he seems to uphold so closely. I would not have it anymore. And these festivals that he is always putting on, a farce, hiding away the lies of what we truly need in the city.
And what do we truly need?
To worship Strahd again. I
Is that what
understand.
he does?
When I was a little girl, my family was fed. The city was fed by Strahd. And it was because the people believed in him. Could you imagine if everybody hated you? Would you want to feed them?
I
The Valachians
suppose not.
The Valachians live in this realm with Strahd. They may not like it, but they have to live with it. I am a realist. And if I could bring us back to when the city and its inhabitants and the rest of Barovia worship Strahd for what he is. At worst, a negligent landlord, not a tyrant. He will give us the food and the praise that any lord would give his subjects if they treated him well. I've seen it when I was a little girl. My family told me of it, the wonderful feasts that they had in his honor, and he would return them with feasts of their own. More to the nobility, but the other people had food as well. That is what I strive for.
Just
A landlord
I think I'm
does-
forgetting. Aren't his festivals supposed to be worshiping Strahd?
No.
No. It's mostly just like a cope, like everything sucks with Strahd as a leader, but like we're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Um,
Just be happy and it'll go away. It's pretty much what the festivals are trying to do.
I do think that a landlord would allow you to leave if you so desired.
What makes you think that it is Strahd himself that keeps us in the valley and not some other malignant force? We have no proof
That
that,
one
it
was
is
hard
his
on Nick.
we, have, we have no proof that it is through his will that keeps us here. It could be outside forces, things out of his control.
And we have no supporting evidence that that's true either.
Exactly my point. We could all just be stuck in this hell together, and Strahd just happens to be the most powerful among us.
What?
He said Among Us.
Among Us, whoa!
Among
Guys, I think
That's a little sus.
guys, right now it might look like our choices are either the Baron or the Lady Watcher, but I want to present a third option. What if we put Izek
Alright.
in charge?
That's honestly, I had that thought when she was like, "Help me overthrow the." It's like, nah, Isaac deserves it more.
I don't
But
think
how would
Isaac
we
has
do
that
that?
in him. I don't think Isaac's the leader the
I
place
don't. I
needs.
don't either. But I think he might.
Isaac's good muscle. I think that's all Isaac is.
I think he might. I think he might be what the city needs.
I think he's the better choice. I don't think he's what the city needs. I think the city needs better than him.
I think the city needs Tarek.
I think it needs Tarek, honestly, guys. Let's get it happening.
I can see in all of your eyes that you want what's best for the people in the valley. Let me
do.
see. You've helped free some of the prisoners from the town square. You fed the foster children down south of the city. You helped the one Vistani girl. Helping the church and killing one of Strahd's wives may not have been the best of actions, but breaking the Baron's window and breaking free capturing Hector. You caused no trouble when you were down in Farrell Street, but burning down the coffin shop was not the best of actions.
You have eyes in Farrell Street.
You win
I thought-
some, you lose some.
I
Yes,
thought the purpose was for you to not have any pull down there.
you can always hear of things that go on through the people that come through.
Mm.
I have lots of friends that like to tell me what's going on, but I myself do not have any influence down there.
Can I have a little reminder? Has Izek told us about how he feels about Strahd? Have we asked him anything about that?
So he told you about the food deliveries that Strahd used to give a little bit before the Baron about the corpses, and it didn't sound like he liked that.
Okay. Has
Yeah, your options are eat people or eat people but packaged nicely.
and has Izek told us about how he feels about the Lady Watcher?
Nope.
Okay.
I think the fact that he's backing the Baron tells us a big story, though.
Mm-hmm.
So
Agreed.
I see within all of you, the other three as well, that you care for the people, and I do as well. I know my methods, and Strahd himself may, like I said, be at worst a negligent landlord, but if we show him that we care, he will bring us what we desire, and peace. So, Would you help me?
Do want what's best for the city.
And I believe that.
And it's tomorrow, you said?
She wants to do it during the Festival of the Blazing Sun, yeah, when everybody's
And
together.
that is tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes, that is tomorrow.
Hey guys, she didn't mention that house I burnt down. I got away with it.
Well, she was trying to prove that we care about the people, Tarek.
Oh yeah, I'd probably be transmitting this to Vort too while she tells it to me. Just so he's in the loop.
Board's just sprinting the entire time.
Yeah.
You said that you had only had business with a few of us anyways. Was it all for this?
Yes. You 5 were the muscle I needed for my plan to go through.
And what exactly is your plan?
I...
Just kill the Baron during the festival?
No. I do not want the Baron dead. I need Izek dead.
Here we
Okay,
go.
well, there we go. Now decision's made for us.
Well, now I definitely don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
now I definitely can't. Dude, Izek is a bro. Baltius would never kill Izek. He's the
Right?
realest person in this city.
He's literally.
She's gonna... 1 second. She needs to roll something.
Probably
no.
inside us.
Yeah. She wants to see your reaction to saying that. Okay. Do you want to try to hide your emotions about how she says that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, give me a counter. Well, it wouldn't be insight.
Deception.
Yeah, give me deception.
Deception.
I got this.
Beat it 22.
I got this.
Beat a 22. Is a 13 beat a 22? I don't know.
Well, I have a -1 modifier, but I do have inspiration.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I had a +8.
I privately rolled it. She rolled a 19 on her insight.
Can I give my inspiration to Asura?
I mean, you still have to roll it though,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
and you're not gonna. You're probably gonna fail anyway.
Can I use inspiration after my first roll, or do I have to declare it early?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it after your roll.
I don't think it matters. She already knows Astera doesn't.
Well, I still lose.
You've got a crit. It's not worth an inspiration to
Yeah.
crit
No.
this.
Yeah, no, I'll hold it. I'll fail.
Okay. So
I do have to use that. I also don't have to use that this session. I still have a few more.
Yeah, you can hand it to someone else.
Well, no, my recap was last session, so I still
Oh
have
yeah,
to go.
yeah. You got ages to go.
yeah, so she sees your reaction and she can see right through you guys, and she's just like, I was afraid of this. You do not want Izek gone, I see.
Well, what exactly do you have against Izek?
Izek is the one thing that the people in the city fear the most about the Baron. With Izek gone, I will simply be able to put a blade to the Baron's neck. With your help, obviously. If I was to speak
No.
to people with Izek gone, they would see reason and not fear. It would be a violentless overthrow.
Have you considered?
Violentless. Kill Izek though.
Have you considered kill Izek and the Baron? Have you considered talking to Izek yourself? He's not.
Have you ever spoken with the guy?
Talking to Izek is a fool's errand. That man will never betray the Baron. He owes him his life. I've seen it myself.
Well, if I'm being honest with you, from everything we've learned from Izek,
He's not particularly a fan of the Baron
Yeah,
himself.
he seems like he just wants the best for people.
Is that what he told you?
It's not really what he told us, it's just kind of the impression we got.
And the impression, who do you think put those people in the stockades? The hangings before you came here, there was about 2 or 3, simply for
Maybe he
making fun of his arm,
did it.
or the Baron.
Who do you think gave the order?
Oh no, you think all of those were orders from the Baron? I seem to remember a couple of stories before you guys came into the city where one or two wrong glances at Isaac's arm landed them in not just the stockades. No, no, that would be too good. The gallows in the middle of the town.
Are you insight checking this?
Yeah.
Because that doesn't
Uh,
sound like the Izek we know, at least.
Yeah, 18. Are you trying to see if she's lying?
Or if like this is embellished or like half truths, you know?
Okay. Beat this. 18, she rolls a. Oh, okay. Actually, that didn't really make sense because it doesn't look like she's lying.
Oh,
I shouldn't have rolled. I shouldn't have rolled a deception. She's not trying to deceive you. It looks like she's telling the truth. Yeah.
Okay.
Has Isaac ever told you about his upbringing at all?
No.
Well, he was orphaned at the age of 10. After he lost his younger sister in a wolf attack, they never found her body. His parents died soon after.
Of course he's an orphan. Look at him.
Yes, he was. But he was often mocked for a disability in his arm. You see, in that wolf attack, he lost his arm after being saved by none other than the Baron. He lost his arm, and growing up for most of his life, he didn't have one. He was bullied relentlessly, and after so long, those bullies were never seen in the city again. He was about 14, 15 at the time. A young lad like him, nobody suspected a thing, but the kids knew where those children went. And they grew up alongside him in fear. And slowly but surely that arm of his grew from the stub, slowly corrupting him. And eventually he turned into the psychopath that you see today. He hides it well, but that stare that he gives you, and the relentless ways that he tortures his victims, the Baron gives the orders, yes, for most of them, but he enjoys it. He enjoys it. And whatever he told you is a lie. And he will betray you if you told him half as much about betraying the Baron. I certainly hope he didn't know that you were coming here today. And she, gives a wry smile.
He didn't.
let's kill Isaac.
Good.
You don't know any of this is happening. Shut up.
Derek just wants bloodshed.
I can't kill hags. I can't kill Isaac. Who
He's,
can I kill?
he's vibrating.
Yeah,
over there while he's invisible.
this is quite the dilemma. So here's the deal. I'm worried about the long con. If we put her in a position of power, what's that going to look like for us when we have to face Big Boy? You know?
Yeah, that's a very good point. So I'm typing notes down.
Because barring that consideration, I would say, yeah, let's go ahead and, send it.
True. All right. While you guys contemplate what you're going to tell her in response.
Yeah, what did Polaris come up with?
True. So Polaris, Morgantha's staring at you. Vor is sprinting over there, but Vor, give me an endurance. Give me an athletics.
Did Vort say he was coming, or he just...
Yeah.
He said he was sprinting over. So yeah.
Yeah, but did he say that to me, or he said that to them?
No, I don't think he did see it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's telling you while he's on the way.
Yeah. Does it have to be athletics? Could it be acrobatics?
No.
Damn.
Are you fucking Tarzan?
Nat 20. Let's go.
He's doing parkour.
Easy.
He's jumping over
Nat 20.
obstacles.
Let's
He's
go.
focused.
Nice. So for
Let's
the
go.
first 10 minutes, you don't fucking completely run out of steam. But yeah. So Morgantha is not gonna wait 20 minutes for you to give the answer, though, Sammy. So yeah, she's.
I know. Well, I think that. Okay, so I know that Vort's on the way. I know that Tarek's there invisible.
You believe Tarek's there.
This is probably my only chance to get real answers.
I'd like you have a choice here. They're gonna kidnap you if you don't go with them.
That's true. And if Tarek sees me get kidnapped from over there, Tarek's gonna take that as his cue to move. So I think I do need to go willingly.
You can always try
The
to
only
run.
issue is, yeah, you
can
can
always
try to run.
Running is an option.
She'll go with them. It's very hesitantly, but
Okay. Yeah, so
weighing
she'll
the options.
So as you were waiting, you were having your conversation. She's like looking at you, waiting for an answer. You could feel her slowly squeezing your wrist a little bit more and more. And she's like slowly like pushing you, and her eyes bulge. And then you take a step forward, and she loosens her grip. And she's just like, "Come, darling. Now, Hector, what did you do to him?"
Oh, he's in prison.
Right. Well, Bella, you can take the. And Bella like responds. She's like, "Yes, I heard." And she takes the pouch out of her from her cloak. And she looks at it, and she goes over to a stump. What it looks like, and she like kind of like takes some leaves and some like dead grass, and she just kind of yanks it out of the ground. She like covers that shipment there in the ground.
It's
She's
like,
like,
I'm gonna go check.
but yeah, they stand and just like, Bella, go on ahead. Let's there it is. Ophelia. Let Ophelia know that we are on the way. And yeah,
Vort's
Bella
gonna-
just sprints forward.
Vort's gonna pop in Polaris' head
I mean,
and be
since
like,
I'm here, question actually. So the whole thing with Hector, why Hector?
Well, we cursed him, actually.
Oh.
Yes, a little thing. I could teach you if you wish to. No.
Sorry, you can teach me?
No. Anyway, yes, we cursed him. You see, he had a family, yes. And he hates them now. And the one thing he wanted most was
Is that
to know
part of
and
the
love
curse?
his family again. Yes. He despises his family, hates them, but deep within him as a person, Hector wanted to be with them again. His wife is alive. He thinks she's dead, but
Wait, his
her.
wife is alive? Where's she? Neither of them are taking care of their child.
Yes. We cursed the entire family. Well, not the children, the wife as well, but she doesn't even know who she is anymore, and she wanders the city. They've probably run into each other once or twice, quite a funny thing, but he continued to take those children from the graveyards and give them to us. The live ones as well, those were the best ones. They make the best pastries.
Yeah, I think he might be evil.
We told him that eventually, when he gave us enough, that we would give him his family back, and I guess now that won't happen. Shame. Come. Let's see what you are.
Okay.
Cursed knowledge
Vor-
dropped on you.
Vort's gonna pop in Polaris' head and be like, just fucking stall, I'm gonna be there.
Cursed knowledge.
Just like stop as we're walking. Like, wait, okay, hang on. But I'm confused. So you cursed him. You didn't curse the kids. Why? Because like clearly you don't care about kids, right? You like cook them. Like you openly said that. You just told me that the young ones are the best ones and blah 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 blah. Like I'm not even making assumptions anymore.
Well, what would I curse them with? The
I
loss
don't
of the
know.
parents wandering around, not knowing who they are?
Oh,
Seems like a little bit of
yeah, I guess
wasted
that's...
effort on my part, no?
I guess that's true. That is pretty traumatic, actually.
Exactly.
But you didn't eat them.
No, not them.
Not them.
Why?
Well, if Hector ever portrayed me afterwards, then more leverage.
But I thought you made him not care about his kids. Why would he care if you?
Well, you never know if a little party of do-gooders like yourselves would ever release the curse. No.
Do-gooders. Has she even met us?
Do-gooders like Tarek.
And the Sarah.
There've been
To be
multiple
fair,
parties.
I would have broke his curse by killing him.
There've been multiple bands of adventurers that have come through the valley, and the Vistani sometimes pick them well, and sometimes they get in the way. It's always good to have
Huh.
contingencies. Give me another athletics.
Nat 20 again? Okay, that's not terrible. I'll
It's
take
good
that.
though.
That's
Good,
pretty
yeah,
good.
good
Yeah.
pace.
Still pretty good. Still pretty good. Okay. So he's about 6 minutes out now.
Yeah, keep walking again until I can think of another question.
So
to solve
Tarek,
with.
you see Polaris walking away with them. What does Tarek do?
I'm just gonna follow behind at a safe distance that I can't be seen. And
Eric
head
hasn't
towards,
done anything this session.
I'm gonna head towards that little stash that I seen them hiding.
Okay. Yeah, you go over to the
Dude,
stash.
Denny could have been asleep for this.
Yeah, it could have been. What the fuck? I had to do my recap though to get that inspiration.
Tarek eventually makes his way to the point. They've walked off far enough for you not to worry about it. But yeah, you pick it up and it's just a sack full of joy food powder.
Oh, now in powder
I-
form.
I'm gonna move it nearby and stash it in a bush.
Okay, you're just gonna fucking move it.
Yeah, and just keep a mental note of where I stashed it.
What a troll. All right, so
Yeah,
you guys.
and then I'm gonna continue to follow Polaris.
So yeah, you guys start to move, Polaris.
So have you ever seen anything?
Do you stop
Like-
again?
Yeah. So have you ever seen anything like these tattoos before, or is
This bitch doesn't know how to walk and talk.
Yeah, that's exactly what she says. She's like, "Walk and talk, my dear. Come, I can answer all of your questions.
sorry.
We have a long journey back."
Yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. What I was saying was,
He stops again.
so have you ever seen anything like the tattoos before, or is this just like you have no idea? We're just going on guesswork here, and you think the blood might work.
I've not seen a full body tattoo in a very, very long time, my dear, and one's connected to the soul, as those runes implied. Also, very rare. So,
Uh-huh.
I wish to know more. Can you keep walking?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she slowly started to drop the nice act a little bit when you heard through her voice, but with Vort's one last athletics.
No big deal, just nat 20.
You don't need a nat 20.
Okay,
yeah.
seven.
Better than a 7 though.
Yeah, you're starting to lose. You're starting to lose steam, so you can't sprint the entire way.
Does he at least catch up to where Tarek is?
You catch up to you see Rune
Yeah,
Deer.
but Tarek would see him.
Eventually
you see
you-
a room here.
Yeah, eventually you see Rune Deer. You wouldn't see Tarek.
I've ridden there with Tarek, sorry.
Well, yes.
Maybe a little bit behind, but yeah, walking.
Yeah, Rundir's a safe distance away from Tarek, and Tarek's a safe distance away from Polaris.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay,
you
perfect.
see the digger.
Vort goes up to Rune Deer and looks at dead in its fucking eyes, and he goes, "Where's Tarek, you soulless fuck?"
You soulless fuck was unnecessary.
There's not really gonna take that well, I'm just gonna keep walking. Makes a noise, makes an elk noise, and just keeps walking.
Dude, have you heard elk? It's crazy.
We went over this.
Fucking elk. And he's just gonna keep walking.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys continue, and Polaris continues to stall, and eventually Vort would catch up to Tarek.
I do it a little less frequently after she starts getting really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Eventually, Vort, you can catch up to Tarek. Oh, I guess Tarek, you would just see Vort sprinting by.
Yep.
I'll
He's,
grab him when I see him running
super
past.
gassed. He's been running for 20 minutes because he's a fucking long distance runner.
I'm gonna grab him.
He a runner, he a track star.
Yeah, this is not even the first time he's relied on just straight sprinting.
Yeah, he trained a lot with Perry.
Yeah, he did.
All right. So Tarek's gonna grab Vort.
Yeah, Tarek invisible. You're running past. He grabs you.
Oh my god, do you shit yourself? I would.
Vort pulls out a knife.
The hags are up ahead, Vort. Slow down.
Jesus fucking Christ, Tarek. Why are you invisible?
I'm following the hags. They've got Polaris.
They've got
Yeah.
Polaris.
The fucking. Hold on, let me catch my breath. Give me like 5 minutes. Okay. The fucking hags are trying to take Polaris into the windmill so that they could take her fucking blood.
Trying to take? It looked like she just walked with them.
They're not giving her an option.
I could assume so, but I was told not to do anything unless you attack her.
Oh my god.
I
Okay,
was
well,
given
we-
clear instructions not to do shit.
God, Tarek
Okay,
should have
we-
come with us. Tarek would have loved this dinner party. He would have fucked it up though.
True. So we gotta figure something out here.
Well, are we freeing her from the hags? If that's the case, there's only 2 here.
It
There's also
Yeah.
only 3 of you.
What is Polaris' intent? What is Polaris actually trying to accomplish here?
I don't know. Let me talk to her real quick. Hey Polaris.
Oh, hey, Vort.
I'm out here with Tarek. What are we trying to do here?
Oh, good, you caught up because she was getting really mad with how often I was stopping. I could just. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go in with them because I think that's probably our best bet right now. I do feel better having 2 of you here. Because if we need to like make an escape, and I do mean like make an escape, like we're not gonna win a fight, so we do need to be careful when we do it. But if something goes wrong, we got to figure out how to get out of the how to get me out of the windmill, and us out of here, you know. But it sounds like she can figure out answers for us. So I don't want to. Please don't let Tarek cause a scene yet.
This is
So
baffling.
are we
to me
taking them
because
on
I-
then?
Got it. Okay, so Tarek, here's the plan. Make me invisible.
You can only do one at a time.
I use cool cloak that I just got, which is very nice. Have you seen it? Vort's gonna start showing it off.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Thank you. It lets me climb up walls.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and you're gonna be by with your elk,
Right.
and I'm gonna psychically connect to you, and if anything goes wrong, you're gonna have to cause a scene.
That's his favorite.
That means does Baltius get like a notification that it's ending, or is Baltius just like sitting there like thinking to himself, thinking Vort can hear?
No,
Your trial has ended.
I'm sure you get the feeling when it's severed, but no, I don't imagine you get any warning that it's gonna happen. It could mean he's dead. You could assume that.
Also true.
So I'm causing a scene. Why am I making you invisible? I'm sorry. I don't know.
Because and he can see really good.
Yeah, and you know, I don't want one of them to look out a window and see me crawling up
Okay.
the wall.
So we're heading to the windmill then?
windmill?
Or...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll wait till we're there before I make you invisible.
Yeah. I'm just we're We're spitballing right now.
Okay. Make you invisible. What a
You
plan.
literally have an information lead on these tattoos, and you still want to risk your life by going to the hags about it? Insane.
Now, when you say make a scene, I want to remind you what happened last time we went to the hags and made a scene.
Yeah, your horse died, dude.
Yeah, I remember.
All right.
Hey, while we're at it, can you tell Polaris to ask the hags for my broken armor back?
Definitely not gonna do that right now.
All right.
That seems to be the only opportunity I'm gonna have to get it back.
So you guys are just gonna follow Polaris all the way back to the lighthouse. That's the
It
plan right now.
appears so.
All right.
To the
Got
Crazy. Insane. What the
I
fuck?
agree. I think Tarek wants to just get her and make a run for it. But
What
Yeah.
the fuck did we write the tattoos down for, Vort? What the fuck?
It's
I
good
talked to
information
Vort
to have.
about it.
Okay?
I talked to Vort about it, and even he said that this was our best course of action.
Yeah, because Vort
Literally.
is so full of good ideas.
It's literally
You
the
know,
only lead we have.
You know, you didn't want to come. You
it's
wanted to
not.
let Vort, Tarek, and Polaris make the plan. So really,
No,
you're just
it's
away
too-
sipping wine. Shut up. You didn't even come to Polaris' aid when she was in trouble.
sipping wine. No, we're talking about a fucking coup right now,
I
brother.
mean, they're sad as well, but you're sipping wine while
Cooing.
you're doing
They're
it.
cooing. They're fucking cooing. All right. So it's gonna take about 12 hours for you guys to get back from the White House, or not the White House, the lighthouse.
White
White
House?
House?
Whoa.
To get to the lighthouse. Shut the fuck up.
Guys, he
The
said the White
windmill.
House.
It's a white lighthouse. All right. shut
Mr.
up.
President,
Or,
get
wait,
down.
it's a windmill. Fuck me. Anyway.
Did you guys know that Jimmy Carter was the first president to be born in a hospital?
Yeah.
God. Anyway. So yeah.
That's true.
12
by the
hours.
way.
You're
I
just gonna
know.
wait.
Nick's googling. Give him a second.
Jimmy Carter's over 100 years old, of course.
Oh, to be born in. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Yeah, he was the first
Yeah.
president to be born in a hospital.
Shut the fuck up.
Thanks. I can't wait to use that useful information.
No,
all right.
dude, I bet that's
so-
gonna be a trivia this week.
Dude, this is an educational.
Wait, does that mean like
Video
other
now on
presidents
YouTube.
were like born in their homes or some shit?
Yeah.
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 just Not, or I don't know, just not in a hospital.
Not in a
Born in a home is
hospital.
pretty common.
Interesting. It's fucking old ass people. Okay. So Polaris is just gonna walk with Morgantha,
Uh-huh.
assuming no fuss is gonna be had. And Tarek and Vort are going to follow behind. So, eventually,
Tarek and Rindir.
yeah, whatever that thing. All right. So back at Valaki, before we figure out what the fuck is happening there. So you guys are sitting in the Watcher house, and she's looking at you. She's giving you the whole spiel about Izek. You kind of believe her. It doesn't seem like she's
I
lying.
don't believe shit.
Could we discuss the business that we came here for, perhaps, and circle back to
Of-
that?
Of course. I realize it is a lot to drop on you, but time is short, and I had to make sure that I was making the right choice before choosing you. But yes, why did you come?
Well, you did hear Vort on his way out. He's in search of any information on, Rudolph Van Richten or, Esmeralda, if that means anything to you.
I have heard rumors of such legendary hunters in the valley. Whether or not I've seen them myself, no. If they've been in the city, I do not know as well. I have been merely concerning myself with what's been going on with the festivals and the Baron, so if they have come through here, I probably would have heard about it, and I have not, so I cannot help in that affront.
I see. Well, the only other point is, perhaps slightly uncomfortable. I was, sent to collect a debt.
Oh, here we go. Was it my boys that did this?
Yes.
Was it the wine?
It was.
These two blockheads are upstairs, hiding in their rooms because they think Vistani are out to kill them. Did you hear about the fights, the bar fight at the Blue Water Inn?
Yes.
They think the Vistani were there to kill them, and they come crying back over here. I and she claps her hand twice, and Halleck comes barging in, and she's just like, Halleck, how much do I owe them?
It's
She like turns to you.
it's
75.
50 gold.
Damn. Shouldn't even try and send a little extra.
No,
God damn, what is wrong with us, Sarah?
Dude. She's on a mission.
And she's like 50. She's like, she pinches the bridge of her nose. She's just like, Halleck, go get them 50. And Halleck bows quickly and then disappears, and you can hear him go up the stairs. I must apologize for them, but the Vistani sent you to take their money instead. I see you are in the business of helping everybody.
We are. What gonna do?
We try.
It certainly not selfless in this case, but necessary.
Right. You see, the Vistani are very misunderstood people. Rumors and such of them worshipping Strahd and killing of their own accord. I find it all to be nonsense. They are people and they have their motives. One of them might be Strahd, and the stories that they tell certainly sound like he is the one that they speak of, but they are independent people. And I, for one, and Halleck comes like rushing back in with the money. Enjoy their company. And she takes it and she looks inside. You counted it, right? And Halleck is just like nods his head and she tosses it to you, Astera. There you go. Please send the Vistani my best wishes.
Of course.
Yeah. So you can
I'm fucking loaded right now, brother.
you can either put it in with your own money or you can put it as a separate bag on the side.
Oh, I already added it all together.
Yeah, that's fine. But you got 50 for the 50 gold.
Yeah, no, she'd keep it if it's in its own bag. She'd keep it separate.
Now, was that everything that you needed?
Looked Celsius.
Wasn't there something Vort wanted us to ask about?
She just said she doesn't know anything about it.
No, I mean, I guess what you say about Izek is true. You don't really have much of a choice, do we?
What I did say about him is true. It is a problem I've been dealing with for quite some time, and I've never had the means to take care of him, but you might be my only chance of doing so.
Well, now, do we want to tell her that we're, like, planning to help her, or do we want to just say we're going to stay out of it? Because I got the money. That was my concern. Because I think we're just going to make a bigger enemy out of her if we tell her we're going to help and then don't, than if we're just like, we're going to stay out of it, you know?
I don't think she's gonna let us do that, Sam. I don't know. I just don't think that'll work out if we're like
Easy Tarek solution. Just put a blade in her heart right now.
True. I mean, not gonna lie, the thought came to mind.
You
so I
hear
think
Tarek's God in your head.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what explains that.
I think we should tell her we will, but then we should just go tell Izek what's going on.
Oh,
I don't-
so you didn't still trust Izek.
I don't know. I don't care what she says about Izek. I trust him. I think she's full of shit.
Well, that's Baltius's prerogative.
I know who we should put in charge. Wilhelmina. We should put Wilhelmina in charge. I think she has very good views about the world right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we should tell her we'll do it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I just then we also have to deal with the deception.
We're gonna deal with that decision anyway.
Well, no, we wouldn't have to deal with the deception check if we just said we're not gonna do it, and we're not gonna do it.
Well,
I'm telling Izek no matter what, so I'm gonna lie to her. Yeah.
That's crazy. Alright.
Well, if we say we're not gonna do it, then we go and tell Izek, she's gonna know we told him.
That's true.
So either way, yeah. If what you say about Izek is true, then he's just as much of a monster as the Baron. Well,
He is. He will not change. He will destroy the people until there is none left.
Well, not much of a choice then, is it? I guess we'll help you.
Roll me a fat deception.
We would hate to see more children go hungry.
Fatty's deception.
Is my view, or I have to use my inspiration?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's an advantage because we're both lying. Oh, he rolled it anyway.
Oh,
He rolled it
Is it
anyway.
advantage?
Astera's lie was about caring about the
So
children. who are
I
going
was
hungry.
gonna say Astera could roll it for both of you at advantage.
But can I roll it flat now since he ate the first roll, or does
It's-
he have to use it?
It's fine. You could roll advantage.
All right. Oh, that was persuasion. It's the same modifier though.
It is, and it's pretty bad.
Nice.
Not great.
Can I
Alright,
use
sure.
my inspiration somehow?
I'll use my inspiration.
It already has advantage. You can't give it double advantage.
Fuck.
oh, I thought inspiration was a reroll, not advantage.
It is a reroll, I thought. Also,
Is
that's
it?
fine.
I
I
thought
have
it was
ways.
a reroll too.
I thought it was a reroll. Go... Father, pull up the rules right now. But also, I also have a workaround if I can't use my advantage on this.
Is it silvery verbs?
No, because that requires a failure. I
Oh.
have Tides of Chaos.
Inspiration is advantage.
Oh.
All right,
Oh,
that's
never
fine.
knew.
I'm gonna roll Tides of Chaos.
Okay. Doesn't that just
with-
give advantage? Maybe the
You
first-
have to hold on. Gain advantage on okay. So no, I don't think that works.
Nope.
But
she only has
but but I could silvery barbs her success if I wanted to.
you could. She only has a +3 to this. It's an
If
insight.
if she beats it.
And it's a base roll. There's no shot she could roll above a 10, right?
Well, she can go ahead and re-roll that again, and
Okay.
I narrowly avoid popping off wild magic in this lovely home. Oh!
All right.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, you say you'll help her, and she looks at you, Baltius, and then over at Astera, and she smiles. And she's like,
thank you so much, Baltius and Astera.
Damn, you got away with it.
As far as we know, we got away with it, which is deeply upsetting.
So tomorrow, my plans. I need Izek dead before the festival starts. The Baron is planning on lighting an effigy on the gallows and giving a speech beforehand with his yada yada, all will be well. With Izek gone, I will need you to escort me to the stage, put a blade to the Baron's throat, and I will explain to the people why I am in charge now. It is as simple as that. The guards will not resist. With Izek gone, they have nobody to fear. The people will also submit to my will. I have enough followers and supporters that will hold things over while the transition happens, and we will go back to the old ways in worshipping Strahd. He will see that we have changed as a city, and he will change his ways as well, and feed us like he used to when I was a girl. It will take time, and it won't happen all at once. There will be some hardship before then, but that is simply my plan, and I hope you will all join me there. We must not go to the parade together. We will arrive separately, and I will give you the signal when I wish to go up there. I will send Halleck to tap your shoulder and come to my side. Does that make sense to you both?
It does.
Yes.
Very good. I hope that you enjoyed your brunch. And I guess I will see you tomorrow.
And she stands up very quickly.
Halleck, escort them out, please.
Before going upstairs. Halleck will extend his arm out to help you guys, shimmy you guys outside, unless you want to do anything else.
Do you have a to-go box?
Yeah, you could take some rations, or you could take a ration of.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll get in on that too.
Didn't
Then.
even need to steal the ration this time.
Yeah, you know this bitch loves ration.
Just one ration for both of you. You could take a to-go box.
Backpack,
Hell yeah.
backpack.
And then you guys are out.
All right.
So what are you guys gonna do in the city now?
Let's go find it.
Well, Baltius wants to go find Izek. I need to go to the Vistani camp.
Hell yeah, let's
Ooh, let's split up further.
Split up even more. As Dara traveling outside the city by herself.
I think
Yeah.
Tarek needs to find something to do. Vort and Tarek being together just doesn't feel right. We're too together to the party.
So, Balthus, you're gonna head to the Baron's house?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find my boy Izek.
Okay. So
I don't
Balthus-
believe this is slander. I genuinely think he just wants the best for everyone in the city.
And then Astera is heading to.
I'm not gonna fault the guy for like being.
Nick's sitting there baffled by how
I mean, he has like a deformity and like maybe he went a little crazy with power and like killed a few people. I think he's changed.
Maybe he just did one or two
I think
people.
he's changed. Baltius believes people can change. And he
Who out of us hasn't killed one or two people?
Yeah, who among us hasn't gone a little crazy?
Among us.
Tarek has never.
Tarek's not even once, because Tarek's
Tarek-
been stone cold sober every time.
Only people that deserve it.
All
like
right.
old priests.
I didn't kill the priest. That wasn't me. I just chopped his
Nick
hand off, and he
Nick is
deserved the
over
hand.
here. Nick is over here fucking sobbing because we've split this party 3 ways.
Yeah. Let's Okay.
Nick's just like I gotta get him the fuck out of Falaki. This city has been a disaster.
I think he said that about Barovia as well.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I can handle it. But I can't handle it right now. So I think the last thing we're gonna see for the session, because I'm not expecting it to split fucking 3 ways. I guess the last thing it'll be a little relaxing thing. So maybe this will be like a little montage. Everybody goes their separate ways. We get the fucking cheesy 90s music at the end of the session as Astera walks down the path towards the gate and is greeted by Father Lucian and Arena as she passes the church. They give her a nice little wave. You can see them preparing for the festival tomorrow, putting their own sun effigies around the church.
Oh fuck! I need to tell Irina.
So Astera can talk to Irina next session. Baltius walks up to the Baron's house. The people are abuzz around here, trying to get last-minute preparations for the festival going. Many of the sticks have run out as they are running low on supplies, and we see him looking up at the top of the Baron's mansion as he goes to the front doors. They're swinging open left and right as people are coming in and out of the place, and you could see the Baron just like looking down at everybody from a window at the top of the second floor of the mansion. You can see him like looking down at everybody with his hands behind his back, a very sour look as he notices Baltius approach. You don't see Izek anywhere, but you can maybe assume that he's somewhere in the vicinity. He might be in the city. You're not sure, but you can ask next session. Vort and Tarek following behind Polaris as she reaches the windmill and is let in by Morgantha. You notice that they fixed the gate and the livestock is safely within, with one particular livestock missing, the pig.
Snowball, no!
This could be a potentially disastrous party split with how far you guys are.
And the last thing we see is Morgantha.
And we don't have any like contact with you guys either.
Closing
Nope.
the door.
Nope.
No, you
None.
don't. All of our contact is on this side.
And
I
Morgantha,
can't believe Astera is really going to venture outside of the city with no contact to anyone else.
and Morgantha slowly closes the door as Polaris.
I mean, she was
enters
gonna
the
do it that
window.
one time, and then Vort insisted on going with her.
The session's
So,
over.
Baltius is company.
True. You guys get
True.
So, are you guys splitting up?
Well, he has the panda, he meant.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Isaac, probably.
if you can find Isaac. And Isaac doesn't decide, you know what? You know too much. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
True.
I'm just so happy that none of you fucks get any experience this session. Fuck you. And there we go.
Yeah, I'm thinking this. We could have killed 2 hags and got tons of
Guys,
XP.
This
We're going to
campaign-
get tons of XP as soon as the hag tells me what I need to know.
Guys, this campaign feels like I'm reading a Homestuck with just all the like shit happening.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying.
No, Nick, you're doing great. I love it.
You're
Yeah, we're
doing a
not making
great
it easy
job.
for
Yeah,
you.
no, this is great. We're just all such shitheads.
It's really,
nightmare.
it's super weird for me because obviously with the style that I did before, all of my sessions were very structured. Very structured. I knew what was gonna happen because a lot of it wasn't really like a corridor that I was guiding you guys through, but I was like, I would guide you guys in the right direction and know what you guys wanted to do. But now this time, I just throw shit out there. I don't really care where it's gonna go. I'm just letting you guys do it, and I like not having.
Yeah,
a
I think
structure.
it's great.
'Cause I know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen, but sometimes with shit like this, when it splits 3 directions, I need to plan a little bit more. So that's
I'm
why
sorry,
doing
you
it.
didn't. What? Wait. So what split were you not counting on?
You going to the Vistani first of all.
Immediately? Yeah.
I think. Yeah, that, and then Balti is just telling Isaac what was happening. I probably should have expected that.
I trust Izek more than anything in this city.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
Ezra
like,
made that really clear
Izek
before
is
this
Izek
whole thing.
like I have a very clear character arc with Izek. When I first saw him, I was like, we're gonna have to kill this guy. And then
Yeah.
like we actually started talking to him. I love him, dude. He's
It's just for a lot
a
of these
bro.
conversations, I was expecting. I knew you were going to do it, but by yourself and like with everybody else split up, like a lot of these conversations, I was expecting people to be together. But you know, that's my fault. You know, no big deal.
you can't reasonably expect the party to split up
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 different ways.
Yeah, that was my.
I
initial
think you
thing.
actually, we're like, what,
I-
27 sessions in? I do think he can and should
At
expect
this
it.
point, I think Nick should just assume that
See,
90%.
No, but should he expect 2 people to be themselves? A
So-
group of 2. In fact, Polaris is herself as well.
So here's the thing.
Technically,
Here's
I'm in a group of 3. I'm psychically linked to you guys. We're doing fine.
Let's put
Here's
it
the
this way: if shit goes down, you're alone.
it's just planning, prepping for it is the hard part. Like
Right.
it's because I know what avenues you guys could go down, but things might change drastically, like depending on what I need to prepare for, depending on who's there. So with this, I knew that Tarek and Polaris were going to go to Morgantha. Was I expecting Zach to sprint 20 minutes just to get over there and join them? No. So I need to include that in what I'm planning. And some of the Balti is being alone and Astera being alone. It's just it's these little things that make it different because because I planned a little bit ahead, and now that things have changed a lot, so I have to change some things. So, well, not change some things. I just have to get ready.
You
for
were
some things.
expecting Zach to sprint? for
No, I
20
can't.
minutes?
I was really hoping that the Lady Watcher wouldn't be like a Strahdaholic because
I was thinking
Yeah.
when
it'd
it
be
comes to her
so
vegan
sick
power,
to have her and Izek team up. And
She
I was
was
like,
so
there's
good.
I
gotta
need you
be
to kill
something
Izek.
wrong with her.
She was
there's
walking us through the
gotta
city. You guys didn't get that she was gonna be evil?
Nah,
I
there's
knew
gotta,
that-
be, there's gotta be some way that we can, like, get her to chill the fuck out about Strahd, but that sounds like a lot of
No,
work.
Izek,
Yes.
no, Izek is
So I'd
good
just
as
rather
Strahd.
kill her.
She seems to have this weird memory of Strahd like feasting, like giving her loads of food, but then Izek has like a totally different memory.
Yeah, like I would
Yeah.
honestly rather keep the Baron in charge than her. Just because at least the Baron, like, at least we, like... He's kind of,
Damn.
like, batshit, and, like...
Maybe we need to insight check Isaac more. Maybe Isaac was lying about his memory. What if
Maybe.
Strahd is like the great ruler
But,
and
like,
was
the
feeding them
Baron
proper
isn't,
food?
like, that... I mean, he's just kind of, like, fucking crazy, and, like, he imprisons people, but he's not, like...
He sucks, but he's not like
He's not
evil
that bad.
incarnate. He's not evil incarnate. He's just the
He's
worst.
he's just a dickhead. But
Yeah,
at least he's
the
not...
power got to him too
Yeah,
much.
but he's not...
Like he doesn't know that joy food is also people.
Yeah, he's not that
Yeah.
evil.
Exactly. He doesn't have any clue. So is he that bad? I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost like it's supposed to be a hard choice.
Yeah, no, I would...
Oh
I
my
would much
god,
rather-
I know how we deal with the hags. If Strahd really wants the people to love him, the hags are the one who've cut him out by giving them food.
It set him free.
We tell Strahd about the hags, and he'll go kill
Oh
them.
my god. Oh my god. 1,000 IQ play.
True.
Strahd, I know why the people don't love you anymore. It's because of the hags. They're giving them food. Kill the hags for us.
Everybody knows you have to buy love with food. Ooh, that
So
one
instead
hurt.
of heading to the windmill, I think Tarek's gonna make his way to the castle, actually.
Oh, Ravenloft all by himself.
Yeah, I think that's the play, right?
Yeah. Just let me know how that goes.
Jesus.
Um,
This is how Tarek sees himself.
True.
got the sword and everything.
The looming threat.
Oh my god.
Maybe he's been
For
he's been giving
sprinting
the
for
hags the
20
children.
minutes to
Well,
get.
of course, I'm his best friend.
Strahd sees Tarek.
They're tattoo brothers now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, tattoo brothers now.
Polaris, what kind of woman is your type?
When do you guys think Strahd is gonna, like, talk to us all again individually?
We've not really given him a chance. We've not been out the fucking city.
I just want to say, talk to all of us again. He did not talk to the 2 people who wanted to talk to him.
Right?
Sounds like he should have taken watch.
None of us have memory of it,
No,
do we?
it wasn't. No, Nick.
No one remembers.
It wasn't.
Yeah, we
that,
all forgot it.
It wasn't
Hey,
that we.
no. We know that it happened because the Fireflies told us.
We
Yeah.
know what
We don't know
happened,
it
but we
was
don't remember.
Strahd, do we?
I think we know it was Strahd. I don't think we know the specifics of.
We
Yeah.
know enough. We know
No,
vaguely
Nick,
what was
Nick,
spoken
it's-
about because we asked yes or no questions.
Yeah, okay, I
and
remember.
Fireflies
Yeah,
told
yeah,
me.
we did.
No, Nick. It's not that we didn't take watch. It's that we succeeded our saving
Oh.
throw.
Oh yeah, just do worse next time.
Yeah. I
Roll
think it
low.
was because it was a charisma saving throw, maybe,
Roll
or no, it was a wisdom saving throw.
I think you just
And
got lucky on a
shocking-
wisdom.
Yeah, and shockingly, Polaris failed,
I say lucky.
and Vort passed.
Yeah, he charmed you guys. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You need to roll. Well, I need to go to work. So.
Okay. Thank you for this
Sure
session, Nick.
It
Yeah,
was
thanks
great.
for the session.
It was
Sorry,
great.
Lincoln.
I
Sorry,
really
Yeah,
like the
because we can.
developments this time.
yeah, sorry we're assholes.
If Sam was sorry, she wouldn't have done it.
I would just.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no.
sorry for being the reason this session is an hour shorter. But
Yeah,
I ate
well-
that chicken. It was worth it.
Oh yeah, was the chicken worth it
It
though?
was
Yeah.
it was so worth it, dude. It was so good.
Well,
So-
Nick knows what I said to
Sure.
him in one-on-one before the session, so there's, you know.
Sucks we didn't get to that, but you'll kill it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time, share your fucking chicken, dickhead. Bye, guys.
Sorry. All right, later, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.